Manawa, who did the shows with he's been doing the Larry D shows.
Hell yeah. We know Nick. I do. Can I see him on?
What's up, everybody? It's Nice Guy Indie Podcast. You know what we do. We watch wrestling. Tonight is AEW. Dynamite's going to be on tonight. We have the X, a guy that's big on X, Twitter.
Allegedly.
Tripping
Yes,
Balls
allegedly.
is in the house. One of our one of our favorite guys to have in the studio.
No, I appreciate you bringing me in. I know this is most likely going to be the least viewed episode of the Nice Guy Indie Podcast, but I'm here to make the most of it.
That's right, brother.
all 12 of you, thank you. Thank you very much.
I believe that there's going to be a lot more people tuning in because Jacob Ratliff was saying, oh, damn,
Oh
I
my
got to
God,
tune in this
Jacob
week.
Ratliff! I could talk for 2 hours about Jacob Ratliff, man. If he was wrestling every weekend, that guy in 6 months' time would be one of the best wrestlers in this
Yes.
area. He's just like a little necro butcher.
Exactly.
So that's my thought process on Jacob Ratliff. I love that guy.
Remember when he was fighting Dwayne Davis at Elite Wrestling?
Oh,
Were
just
you there for that night?
fighting, yeah, beating the hell out of that kid.
Yeah.
I love Dwayne too. You know, he's a tough guy just from that match. That match left an impression. Like nothing else on that show came remotely close to Dwayne and Ratliff. Was that the first EWA show?
Yep.
Oh, they did the suplex off the stairs. Crazy.
That was crazy.
Ratliff brings a next level intensity to this area that you're not going to see from anybody else.
Yeah, and
And I look, people, book him. Where's the camera over there?
right there.
Book Jacob Ratliff. I don't care whatever bullshit you got going on in your mind about this kid. He's got every tool it takes to leave a lasting impression, unlike any other person on your card. This Ratliff, man, I'm his biggest supporter. He needs to make some merch. I'd be wearing it right now instead of this cruddy Ben Sheeran shirt.
I know, right?
Ugh.
You know, someone, our guy, security guard, Chris was calling it Backstreet Boys.
Chris Blade?
No, Chris Young.
Chris
Our
Young.
our newest security guard.
Oh, lots of security guards.
What's up, everybody? All about the All About Wrestling podcast is watching this. What's up,
Hell
guys?
yeah, all about wrestling. What's up, brothers?
Bobby Rassles and
And sexy Mia Moore.
Mia Mora.
Are they all about wrestling or are they all about wrestling?
They're all about.
They're all about
I
wrestling.
love wrestling.
Yeah,
'Cause-
wrestling.
Mercedes
That's what's up.
Monet
Oh, look at that. They're
She's a
always starting out
wrestler.
with her.
coming out to wrestle.
You know, but she wasn't on commentary like you were. Let's talk about
One
that.
day, maybe if Mercedes Monet can work hard enough, she can reach the levels of being on commentary at the Elite Wrestling Alliance in Frankfort, Kentucky. One day.
That's right.
Keep busting your butt, Mercedes. I believe in you.
That's right. But you'll never be as good as Tripping Balls.
Somebody's got to say it because I won't.
Exactly. I mean, she is a CEO, though, but she's not you. You were doing a hell of a job this past Saturday.
Look, I'm very grateful that it was Aaron Rose that approached me at, I believe, the last XCF show where there was no commentary due to a variety of technical issues. But regardless, Aaron Rose approached me. It's like, hey, DJ Otis Badass, he's not unavailable. So could you step in for a couple matches? And then, of course, he had Austin Medler.
You've
From
been
the-
dabbling
from
in
the
it for a
NWF.
while now, and you've been dabbling in it for a while,
this
right?
is the second time that I've
Yep,
been
it's
on
second time.
commentary. And then in April, I have Pawcade coming up, which is
Didn't you do some down there when we was down at XCF?
yes, XCF. I was in
You
the
was-
commentary. I was in the crowd. I bought a ticket. I was just happy to be there. Brian Vincent.
Was that the time you were talking about?
Yes.
The first time you did
The
it?
first time, Brian Vincent, thank you very much. He
So-
approached me.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, man, I'm sitting over here by myself. There's supposed to be somebody else here. I know you're about to be on Pawcade, which I'll talk about here in a minute,
Hell yeah.
if you permit me to.
You will be.
But he approached me and said, hey, if you want to hop in on commentary, I'd love to have you in. And the first match, I will always be grateful that the first match I was able to do a little bit of commentary for was a Madman Pondo match with Shadow WX, like a legendary Japanese wrestler, somebody who's been
That was that was a really fun match.
Against Charles Colton and
It
Trace
was.
Evans, who I'm a big fan of both of those guys, Charles and Trace. The Trace, I'm pretty sure, is fairly new to wrestling, and he's been busting his ass to become a good wrestler. And Charles has been around for well over a decade, wrestling Doug Vines back in the, I think it was UCW days, might have been the promotion. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, he's been around forever, and I'm glad that they got an opportunity to be in the ring with somebody
Hey, look at this.
like Shadow WX.
Yeah.
One of your favorites is tuning in. He just said, "What's up, Trip?"
Oh,
Jacob
yeah.
Ratliff.
Ratliff, of course, every every match that I've seen him live past 5 or 6 times is I always get it. What's up, Trip? And it's like, what's up, man? Hey, yeah, kill it. Don't fucking punch the guy in the face too hard.
Hey.
Be easy on him.
Is that who you're going? Is that the name you're going by when you commentate?
Tripping balls.
Yeah.
That's
That's-
what I'm running with so far. I didn't like I just had a lot of bullshit Twitter names for a long time.
Yeah.
For about a decade before I ever did the tripping balls thing, which obviously tripping balls Mahoney,
Yeah.
drugs. I think I had a Miz profile picture for a while and had my name as Ms. Amphetamine or something dumb like that. Then there was I had a Mantar profile picture and I was Xantar. Nobody wanted that shit. Then suddenly I put up the tripping balls thing, and now everybody thinks my father's Balls Mahoney.
I know, right?
I put up a post recently, man, my dad hated himself. Nobody, thought much of him in his mind. Nobody loved him. Nobody remembered him. But yet everybody I talk to about him, they love him, and they're so happy to hear about him.
They sure did.
And then all the comments, Balls Mahoney really touched me. When he took that chair shot in November, remember? That I appreciate that. It's like, bro, I've fucked up along the way. I should have rethought the tripping balls thing. But we're here, and I'm running with it. And yes,
Hey,
tripping
that's
balls.
all right.
That's what I'm going for.
For anyone that's coming here from X, his dad's actually Crush Your Bones, not Balls Mahoney.
Yeah, not Balls Mahoney, but there was I heard the other day. There's a little street in Wayne, Indiana, that was trying to name they were trying to name a building. They were trying to name a building after this guy, Harry Balls.
Harry Balls.
That's
Yeah.
my uncle. Yeah.
So Harry Balls was a doctor, Dr. Harry Balls.
You better not talk bad about Harry.
And there is
right.
actually a street
his
there in Wayne, Indiana, that's called Harry Balls Street. But they were trying to name this They were trying to name this hospital or something after him, and they just kind of shot it down.
When they gonna name something after Tripping Balls? Why can't it be a Tripping Balls?
But he
what I'm
names
working
it. He spells his name Baals. I don't know.
Bales.
It's
Bales.
It's pronounced balls, though, is what they were saying.
Mr. Balls.
Everything's about balls.
It is
At the
about
end of the day,
balls.
balls, bring a lot to the table.
I mean, I did have my sparkly balls kicked out of me before.
A lot of times, that's happened more than
It
once
says,
up
it
here.
says right here.
Yeah.
It
He's
says,
gotten assaulted all the time. What do you
Yeah, I
do? You
have
just
been.
stand back and film it, man. He's getting his
yeah,
ass
well,
beat.
I got to
every
get the
week.
content. What's ever good for the podcast is
damn.
good for Johnny.
He
You're
does
a
love
punching
his
bag, aren't you,
content.
Johnny?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You got to fight back.
Oh, I've been fighting back recently. You saw it with Icon Lee.
Yes. Yeah, you're tough. I look. I'm trying to stay away from you. I don't want to piss you off. Please don't start nothing with me, Johnny.
You know, my brother's in Mexico. He wears a mask because he's a hideous, ugly fuck.
I don't ever want to meet that man.
Yeah.
Please,
You
keep
never
him-
want to.
look, I've been lucky to avoid him, and I'm scared a little bit. I'm kind of scared.
I would be
scared,
too
Johnny.
because he wears a
Terrified.
mask all the time. He probably
You
don't
know,
even shave.
Nobody that wears a mask has anything good to, reveal when it comes off. It's always
Exactly.
it's always a problem. Unless you're in Mexico, it seems like every luchador that ever takes their mask off is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Exactly.
Like what?
Yeah.
What's going on down there? Like
Look
you
at
see
Rey
it-
Mysterio.
Okay, who's the sexiest man in the locker room? Let me put a mask on him. Let me cover that up. What the fuck? And you got like Vampiro running around with
Yeah, with his face paint.
Oh, so the-
Conan, ugly as hell.
What, did the lights go off? And
yeah,
somebody,
the lights did.
okay, somebody's coming out. You got Balls Mahone.
Oh, it's just Sky Blue and Julia
Oh,
Hart.
Sky Blue. Because she's
Ooh.
got a
I called it. This is their
Julia
first
Hart has
feud.
that belt that she's probably going to go for, right?
Yep. But I called it. I said this is the first feud because they had her interact with the ending of AEW Dynamite last week.
And what is going around? She's the highest paid women's wrestler ever
good Lord.
in America for wrestling.
Well, I
and
don't
probably
think
in the
so.
world.
I don't really think so because if she was,
Apparently she is.
well,
though.
if she
I can't
was
believe it. I mean,
WWE,
we're talking Tony Khan here, you know.
Tony
know.
Khan's
She
got the
deserves
money.
it. And
but if she was, she'd be at WWE, wouldn't she? Because
No,
isn't
They got the $5 billion deal, but they ain't got Tony Khan's money.
yeah, but Charlotte, she wanted Charlotte money and they didn't give it to her. That's why they shot her down, right?
I
Well,
think
now-
Tony Khan brought that money to the table, though.
Yeah,
Maybe a
because,
little
you
extra.
You think Tony
'Cause
gave her
apparent-
Charlotte
'Cause, I
money?
mean, she's the person that they could build around for years if they, play their cards right.
Exactly.
Like, she will be there for a long time, and she's
Apparent-
going to elevate constantly everybody around her, just like she's doing right now with this segment. Like, I haven't watched AEW in a long time, but it seems like it's been a while since they've had Willow Nightingale in a prominent position up there.
The lights go off again?
Oh,
Yep,
no.
that's the House of Black style.
Oh,
They
they
always
all
go at it.
left. Yeah,
Gone.
they left.
That's
But-
corny. I
but-
gotta say that's corny.
Oh, we got Willow Nightingale here. Gonna hit her with the. But
Do it.
Uh-oh.
Hit her.
They got.
Willow take revenge. Nope, never mind.
Oh, she wanted her though.
Willow's
She
like,
wanted
nah,
to.
I wasn't going to do that.
Willow Nightingale's she's a hottie, I think.
Willow was going to knock her teeth out.
You seen her husband, Rex Lawless? Is
Yep.
there. That's the biggest pectorals you'll ever see in a human being. That
She was champ, right, for a while somewhere.
in New Japan.
New
She
Japan, yeah.
beat Mercedes for the belt. That might have been why she had the chair and was about to hit her because they've
Did you-
had matches in the past.
Did y'all hear about? So apparently there's AEW women that are jealous because she's signed the big money.
It seems like everything you ever hear about AEW is like jealousy from one
Yeah.
end or the other, and it's like just let the people that make the most money make the most money. It's going to
Exactly.
eventually bring you all up. It's going to make the company bigger. You see all these pictures of half-empty arenas and shit. It's like, everybody needs to step their game up. I'm an idiot that lives in Lexington, Kentucky, talking to a microphone on a podcast, but that's my opinion. I
But
know.
it's the truth. They just need to stop being jealous. Let everyone make the money that they want to make, and just do your thing. The whole thing is to get positivity on the product, not to be drawing attention to the drama backstage.
Exactly.
And,
Oh my God. Yeah, that's everything that anybody really thinks about with AEW.
Yeah.
Is what's going on backstage. It's never about.
They should show more backstage stuff.
Yeah.
Not
Didn't
not
they
the
have
drama style though.
They had like a reality show for a little bit with Cody on TNT. I don't know how long that lasted. I remember that being a thing.
Now imagine if they do it with the drama being on TV. Now that would draw money, Tony. knowing Tony, he probably might have that happen.
I love Okada right now. What they're doing with him, I'm very impressed with their presentation. They're
So
just
more-
making him
they-
evil person.
Oh, I'm sorry. The more they were more mad about that, she said Mercedes Moné said she wasn't completely shutting the door on potentially going back to WWE. This is why some of them were
But
mad.
you know they can't be mad about that because she's got it right.
It's refreshing for somebody to actually be honest about
Yep.
it. Because at the end of the day, I know, and it's very clear that most of the ex-WWE wrestlers that end up in AEW want to go back and get that Cody Rhodes kind of deal where they're elevated and brought up, and hopefully Andrade is going to get that when he becomes a more regular part of the roster. So it's going to happen. Like, Mercedes Moné is going to go back to Sasha Banks, and she's going to main event WrestleMania. It's just going to happen. Enjoy her and let her elevate AEW while
Yep.
she's there. And don't bitch about it, because it's
Yeah.
going to bring everybody else down.
Yeah, really, because you saw what happened for the last few months. AEW was going down, never up because everyone focused on the drama that was going on.
Yeah, CM Punk, I'm sure you've talked
And
about
then-
that for
and then
hours out
Yeah,
here.
and then once CM Punk left, the drama was still happening when he was gone.
Do you think CM Punk went back after his suspension and tried to get fired?
That's a
I
good,
don't think he
good
gave
job.
a shit. I think after the Moxley match where he lost in like 3 minutes or whatever, he just didn't care anymore. And it's like, do it. Like, I still want to wrestle. I still want to be a part of this. But
I think he got. You know how
if somebody pisses me off, I'm going to punch him in the face. I'm going to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Like, I
you know
don't
how
care. Can I curse? Is that?
Oh
I've been
yeah,
cursing
you know how
all
CM
over.
Punk is. CM Punk's gonna he's easy to piss off and he's easy to turn on you because he just wants what he wants. And I think when Tony suspended him the first time for the first fight, and then he came back, I think he was like, then he went and visit TNA while he was off, and WWE and Triple H while he was off. Triple H may have said, "Hey, this is kind of me, sex, but hey, if you get fired over there, maybe we can,
we're
Work
getting rid of
something out.
Vince. Vince is on his way out.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about that.
That's right.
Because
the old
I
man's
think
dead.
that Punk wanted to come back. Remember when he was working for Fox as a commentator?
Yep.
Oh my God, yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Backstage.
that. That was what was that, like 3 or 4 months before they
Yep.
canceled that? That was very
was.
brief.
Yeah,
right at the beginning of the Fox deal.
Fox wanted them to sign him, and I don't think it wasn't. It didn't seem like. I guess right now it doesn't seem like Triple H was the problem. It seemed like Vince was the problem
It
that kept
was
him out.
Vince,
No,
doesn't like
he's
CM
a
Punk.
great guy. What are you talking about?
I think
WWE,
CM Punk was
WrestleMania. You know
CM. I think CM Punk wanted to
Well,
come back
that's
at that point.
well, technically, WrestleMania's name comes from someone else, not Vince McMahon.
I want to know what your opinion on Eddie Kingston is, because I love him. I've always loved him. I've seen that guy in a flea market in front of 200 people in Memphis, Indiana.
Hell yeah.
Not Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Indiana.
I think he's like the Diamond Dallas Page of AEW.
That's wow. How long have you been saying that? Have you been saying that for a
I
while?
just said
We
it right
just came up
now.
with it.
That's a pretty good.
I think
I
he's
mean,
the
it's a
people's
good- it's a
champ.
pretty-
Yeah, for real.
It's spot on.
In all reality, they ought to have.
Pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I think in all reality, they ought to have him not have that belt. He ought to have a people's champ. They
Why
they
isn't
ought
he
to have a
still-
people's champion
I don't
belt.
understand, man.
I don't either,
AEW
because-
screwed everything up with all these belts, like what was it, All Atlantic, then it was
Yep.
International, and now they got Continental, and then they
Yep.
got the Triple Crown, but now this isn't for the Triple Crown.
Why
it's just
doesn't-
for one of the belts of the Triple Crown?
Exactly.
Why
What the hell
doesn't
are we
any
doing
promotion have a people's champion?
There needs to be a people's champion. Eddie Kingston could be that people's champion.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, the Nice Guy Indie Wrestling Association, the first thing you're going to do is have a people's champion.
That's right.
It's only a matter of time. Come on.
We're gonna go.
I'm sure at some point we'll have
It's
a
not going to
promotion.
be Icon Lee, that devious man with his
We'll someday
so
have our
angry with
name
his
on some.
contact lenses.
We're gonna go talk to Tony Khan, and we're gonna get this people's champion ideal made.
Well, they got-
Guarantee you.
Well, I mean, they got too many belts over there. I'm hoping that someday the Nice Guy Andy podcast is on AEW at some point.
or WWE. Think big.
Well, probably not WWE, I'm sure, but AEW is possible.
I mean, anything's possible in the sport of
It's
wrestling.
like, you got a belt? Yeah, I like belts. Just bring it over here.
Bobby Blaze said, "There's 952 belts. When everybody is a champion, then nobody is a champion." That's right.
Man, Bobby Blade.
So, what do you think about?
I love
what,
you, Bobby.
What do you think
By the way.
about MJF's first run as champion?
I was not really watching I haven't been watching AEW regularly. I'm working all the time, and it's like if I'm not home to watch something live, then I just don't really pay attention to it. So I can't say a whole lot about MJF other than I don't feel like I missed a whole lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It seems like they kind of killed what made MJF by having him win the belt in the first place. Like he should have been the bitter asshole that never gets the belt, and now he's like a babyface wrestling Adam Cole, and I'm just not an Adam Cole guy.
Exactly.
He looks like a
I think
he looks
that,
like a child. Damn it!
He does.
I
He
feel
looks
like,
like a child.
yeah, I feel like MJF is more of a Ric Flair kind of like he needs the belt.
He does. Maybe.
That's fair.
But he needs to be heel with the belt. Like he needs to be a heel
you gotta
character.
you got to be very specific about the way that he wrestles his matches and who he wrestles and when it happens and.
And the way
He's a
booked.
great wrestler. Nobody gives him that
Oh
credit.
my God! Yeah, like he's young. He's so young. Like he started when he was like 19. I think he was born in like 97 or something.
Yeah.
CZW
He's young.
quickly came up from like CZW dojos in New Jersey to within like 3 or 4 years he was on All In, the
Yep.
first All In show with
He
Matt
did-
Cross.
He
Yep.
deserves everything that he's got. I think.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
And what about
nobody's gonna
Okada
doubt
here?
that. Okada. I love that he's in AEW. I think they're gonna
He's
make
jacked, ain't he?
Yes, he is.
Okada is jacked. I didn't realize how jacked he was.
Did you realize he was in TNA before New Japan and all that?
He's a yeah.
Back
He
10 years
was
ago,
yeah.
he
He was
said,
over there
yeah.
for a little while. Yeah.
And they didn't book him like the stud that he should have been.
No, they had him like wrestling in dark matches and explosion tapings.
Yep.
They had him in a mask because the Green Phantom reboot movie was coming out at the time.
Yep.
They had him in a mask, and he was instead of Kato, he was Okado instead of Okada. And it was like,
that was the worst.
like
gimmick.
man, this New Japan trusted you to send one of
Green
their
Hornet.
youngest, like
The Green Hornet.
They trusted you to send like one of their top, like this is our next guy. We want you to like prepare him for this.
And they basically shit all over him.
You're like the Hurricane, but you're on Explosion and nobody sees you. Like
Yeah.
oh, the fucking DDT on the floor. I love a good
yeah,
DDT
damn
on
straight.
the floor. Eddie Kingston,
And he makes it rain too.
yes. Look at Okada.
This is Okada right
yes,
here.
this is what AEW has to run with.
Exactly. They need to.
Oh, they got in the back.
They
Oh,
got
look, we
Tony
got
Khan back
Khan.
there.
They got the Bucks running the production in the back.
Oh,
EVPs.
Khan's about to be he's about to turn heel, ain't he?
Tony Khan's going to turn here. Oh my God, we've been saying this for months now.
He's
I
going
hope
to turn.
not.
He's
He
sitting there
listens.
with the Bucks. He's got to turn. He's got to turn
but
heel,
the
right?
Bucks are the EVPs that are back there, and they're allowed their influence over the product no matter what. They're the EVPs, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if Tony Khan likes them or not. They're going to be able to show up and sit right next to him and have an input on the product.
Exactly. Because they're doing their thing.
They're doing their job.
Dang straight.
What's his
They really
outfit
are.
like? Inspired by you
Who?
think?
Eddie Kingston?
Yeah.
Toshiaki Kawada.
Yep.
All Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
That's his favorite wrestler. I think Kingston went to Japan recently for New Japan, and he was able to meet Kawada. And there's a video of it. It's on Twitter and elsewhere.
Yep, I've
and
seen it.
Okada's just, or not Okada. Kingston's. Oh my God! He's like a little child.
That's his biggest
It's
hero right
that's
there.
He met his hero, and his hero's like, you're okay. You're pretty good. It's like
In all
wow.
reality, they ought to have Kingston coming out of the like when he comes to the ring, he ought to come out of the stands. I think.
That's what they got with Moxley going on. And,
Yep.
and the
Well, Moxley does that, I
Blackpool-
guess.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
Blackpool.
I guess they do
combat,
that shit,
yeah.
don't
You know, Moxley has to bleed every match, though.
Which I mean, okay, with Blackpool Combat Club, why the Blackpool, man? All it does is make me think of William Regal, who's
Yeah.
not there, who's not like. Why can't they just be the Combat Club? Why do they need the?
They need to
Exactly.
change. They need to change it. The name needs to be changed.
It's like all it does is remind me of somebody who's not there with them.
That's
Combat.
over. He's on WWE now. He's back
in NXT,
on TV.
yeah,
Yeah.
returned with
Well, he's
yeah.
back on TV now. So
Yeah, and ditch the Blackpool. Just be Combat Club, because that actually strikes fear.
Yeah,
But when
yeah.
you're-
You don't. Blackpool has nothing to do with anything at this
Exactly.
point.
When you're the BCP, it just don't sound great.
yeah.
But if you're the Combat Club, it sounds like a badass faction.
Eloquent as always, Super
Exactly.
Johnny. Thank you very much.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you all for bringing me back.
Yeah.
Sean John said MJF was trained by Credit Pro, Brian Myers, Kurt Hawkins, Wrestling School.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good.
Where the
people
hell is he
that-
at?
He's
Brian
decided to
Myers?
slack off tonight.
He's fired. You're
Oh,
fired, Sean.
Yeah, we're for real. We're
I know. No call, no show.
Exactly.
No call, no show. I mean,
Exactly.
Jeez,
good Lord.
At least Cowman
Has he
Chris
quit on me
had-
again?
96
I have no
Ultimate
idea.
Warrior over here.
But you know,
Need Gorilla Monsoon to come up and announce that he's been suspended indefinitely.
that's right. What about Parkade?
Parkade. Oh my goodness, let's talk about Parkade. Wow, that's going to be the greatest night of my life, gentlemen.
So what is Paul K? Explain that first.
Parkade? It's a benefit for the
Oh, for the dogs.
for-
Salem.
Is this going to be? This is going to be at the arena, right?
It's going to be at the arena in Jeffersonville. It's going to be on April 21st. Every single dollar for the show is going to end up going to the Salem, Indiana Animal Shelter. And I believe the day before that, there's... I'll talk about that later. But yes, April 21st, we have Billy Starks, AEW superstar. She's main evented Final Battle for ROH.
About to be the
Everywhere.
ROH champion.
Probably the biggest wrestler to come out of the state of Kentucky in the past 15 years.
Well, I can say
In
that.
Exactly.
terms of her impact on the scene and the amount she's accomplished in a very brief period of time. She's wrestling from, I believe, New Jersey. I don't want to say New Jersey, but from the East Coast specifically. Joseph Alexander, A-Game. somebody who is a regular for Paradigm Pro Wrestling, current middleweight champion, I believe. This is a match that's going to steal the show. We also have Ben Sheeran in action.
Hey, Backstreet
Ben
Boys.
Sheeran. He's going to be wrestling the promoter of the show, Chad French. Oh my God, Chad French, I love you. I doubt you're going to hear
Great
this, but I
guy.
love you.
Great
Anyway, it's going to be the worst wrestling match ever. That's what it's promoted as. That's what it's advertised as. You're going to get the worst professional wrestling match ever. But none of that matters, you know. The worst wrestling match, you got Billy Starks. That's more important. And the double main event for the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship from NWA Power, from NWA USA, I believe, I don't know. Let's be honest. Colby Carino.
Hell yeah,
I
Colby
fucking
Carino.
love Colby Carino, one of the greatest junior heavyweights in this country.
The greatest guy that make Kobe Jack cheese.
Exactly. Son of the legendary ECW NWA champion, Steve Carino. He's going to be defending a recognized world title against, he's going to be wrestling Daniel Starling from Florida, who is not on a lot of people's radar. This is a guy, old school as it can be, comes out in the beautiful robe, the knee pads, he just beats the hell out of people.
Hell
no
yeah.
bullshit, Daniel Starling. We might see a new NWA World Junior Heavyweight. It's a mouthful. NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion.
My money's on Starling.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Billy Corgan might be pissed. You might have to write a song about it, a whole new album about
He
it.
will.
In the main event, PWI Pro Wrestling Illustrated recognized world title, Shug D, the Pan-African World Diaspora Wrestling Champion, defends against Hoodfoot Maurice Atlas, who is one of the greatest American deathmatch pro wrestlers, who's been stabbed, bled out, done everything for professional wrestling. This is his moment to... It feels kind of awkward that me and Nick Manoa, two very pale white people, will be on commentary for the match. For a match for a title that represents so many people. And Hoodfoot, I think he's going to come out with a belt. Shug D, Sugar Dunkerton from Chikara. Pineapple Pete, you remember Pineapple Pete?
Yep.
That's him. He's going to be defending this title, his world title against the Hoodfoot.
That's because Hoodfoot's a known name that's been throughout the deathmatch scene. It's gonna be a
International
great show.
name.
Great show it's going to be.
You got John Wayne Murdoch, a guy that's been on the Southern wrestling scene. He's going to be at Grindhouse Pro Wrestling coming up this weekend, which features guys like Berto, Clayton Cannon.
We love
a lot
Berto.
of names on that Grindhouse show coming up this weekend. That's a big one at the arena. It's probably going to be a sellout, honestly.
Are you interested in that steel cage match?
Oh
April
my
28th?
goodness, that's the match. That's the match for Kentucky. Clayton Cannon and Berto in the cage match at Grindhouse Rise. That, man, there needs to be standing room only for that show.
Yes.
And there will be.
Somebody else is having a cage match pretty soon. Stan Sierra is having a cage match against
Chris Michaels.
Chris Michaels.
My goodness, what town is that in?
That's
It's going to be.
oh, you need to come down and watch the
It's
Appalachian.
Mountain Wrestling. You got to check it out, brother.
Yeah.
They got a whole host of great matches
I
going on
was
with
just
Stan
at
Sierra.
the Basham Bergen.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you was there?
Yeah, I was there, front row.
Hey, we
hell
were
yeah.
there too, brother.
Chris Michaels, Stan Sierra. That son of a bitch, Stan Sierra. He handcuffed Chris Michaels to the ring post.
You
Chris Crow did that. Chris Crow.
You are,
Oh my God, yeah, Chris Crow again. Why do people keep trusting this Chris Crow guy?
Did you
Every
hear about
person
He's such a
turns
badass.
on everybody.
He's such a
Can't
badass.
trust
Yeah,
this
and
man.
Chris Michaels was so pissed off while he's laying there, he's handcuffed, he's screaming, "Are you fucking kidding me?" When they were saying, "We ain't got the keys." He's
He
like,
was stuck there
"Come
for
on!"
like 6-7
Yeah.
minutes handcuffed.
and he was just cussing up a storm like, "Come the hell on!"
What are they gonna do? Stan Sierra, Chris Crow? What? Like who's gonna take them down, man?
No, but because Chris Crow,
That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow night. No, that's not tomorrow night. They're having something tomorrow night. Is that tomorrow night?
what?
Tomorrow's Thursday. I don't know.
Fools go.
No, Fools Go. That's
Friday.
It's Friday night. It's Friday
Yep,
night.
Friday night.
What city is that in?
Oh,
That's AP.
you got
AMW.
the flyer.
I'm looking for it.
But that's going to be Fool's Gold. It's AMW Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. Fool's Gold this Friday night. And that steel cage match, Stan Sierra versus Chris Michaels, it's become personal because if you've been paying attention, Chris Michaels almost had victory. But every time he almost has victory, Stan Zero finds a way to keep the title.
That's this Friday. Steel cage match. Stan Sierra versus Chris Michaels. And then you got
12-foot high steel cage.
You got Cal Maggard versus
shredded, grated like cheese.
KC Kazanza.
KZ Kazana.
Oh my God, KC Kazana. I love that guy. I saw him for the first time bash in Bergen. Blown away. That guy has potential. I don't know how long he's been wrestling.
He walked up to me and said, "It's gonna cost you money to be filming me, buddy."
Yeah, I saw that. That's
on
a
YouTube,
badass
like,
right there. He's a badass.
Him saying
But
that
he
on
didn't
YouTube.
intimidate me.
On YouTube, we got 8,000 views on that one thing. He was saying that to me.
He also
Well deserved, man. He's
you also had his brother AJ Kazana with
I
him.
love AJ as well, man. That's a duo right there. I love them both. I haven't seen them as a tag team yet, but both of their matches at the Bash and Bergen were exceptional, and then they were both in the Rumble later, I think.
Yeah.
And then you got Marty Clay versus Misery.
Hey, that's gonna be a good match because Misery. If you see Misery's a close to 7 foot tall.
He's slightly intimidating, gentlemen.
Yeah, and he's masked.
To be lightly.
Once again, it's a masked wrestler, and we know that masked wrestlers are scary.
Mega Destroyer, Eric Porter and Mega Destroyer versus the Dreamweaver and Bruiser Bob.
That's gonna be a good match.
Bruiser Bob. I was very impressed.
You
by
can't count Bruiser Bob out because
Eric Porter as well. Also very impressed by him.
And Bruiser Bob and Eric Porter, it could go either way because Eric Porter's a badass.
Bruiser Bob just running his mouth that whole Rumble at Ashenbergen was great.
Yep.
He wouldn't shut up and it's great. He made an impression on me.
Bruiser Bob did say that he was coming to make a statement.
Absolutely.
You know who really impresses me is Mega Destroyer and Eric Porter. They have a really good dynamic together there, and those guys can wrestle.
Mega Destroyer, I don't know a whole lot about him, but
he gave
great tag team action.
He gave Adrian Alexander a standing suplex. Like, it was amazing. It was awesome.
Yep, it was a standing stalling suplex.
I loved it.
And it looked good.
And then you got Bobby Love versus Zodiac the Mystic.
Ooh, I love Bobby Love.
Zodiac.
He's got a belt there. Which belt does he have? He has
the one he's gonna lose to Zodiac.
Yep.
I don't know if the belt's online that night, but
Zodiac's stealing it.
Zodiac will steal it because
hijacking it.
Zodiac is the man that you call the Mystic, and if he sees a title belt, he probably will take it.
Yeah, I hope he'll be great. Oh, well, I don't know. I like Bobby Love too.
Bobby Love is a legend.
He's a legend. He's a badass too. But you can't.
And he also claimed this title last year.
I would really love to go down there Friday night, but I'm not going to be able to make it. But you guys can make it.
Oh, look at that. Hell yeah. No. Okada is the Triple Crown champion.
No, he's not the Triple Crown champion.
Oh, he's not?
He got
1/3 of it. So now the Triple
He got one of the belts, right?
So now there's not a Triple Crown champion, I guess. I don't know what they're doing. They have a Triple Crown belt, but now he just has one of the belts. So
Okada should just take those belts.
Pyro, hell yeah.
You know what? If I was Okada, I would kick those other belts. I'd be like, no. I won all three of these belts. I'm the Triple Crown champion.
Man,
they only put that one belt up.
It's a lot of weird little.
What belt is that? Is that the junior
Continental, the AEW Continental title.
And the other two titles they had, so one of them was the Ring of Honor title.
Pac, Pac, they've screwed him over so many times from the beginning. Any big fucking match that man has put in, he loses every time.
Why hasn't he won the AEW title?
It's like, now Pac's going to beat Okada. Yeah, I believe that now. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be an incredible match. No chance he wins it.
I think that these promotions get a lot of heat because they say, "Oh, you didn't put over this wrestler." I think sometimes these wrestlers are fucking assholes that aren't putting over themselves, or aren't showing up, or aren't like
Miro.
Yeah, Miro. It's like, why ain't you push Miro? Why ain't you push a Pac? Well, I don't think these guys show up and want to be.
That's a very fair.
Look who's at the top.
Right there, top dog.
But it's
Swerve.
Swerve.
These are guys that put in the time.
Unblock me on Twitter, Swerve. Damn it, unblock me. That was 2018. Damn it, I said
Renee Paquette, you shot me out there with your sparkly jacket.
Yeah, she's still in your gimmick. You better show
I
up.
know, right?
Let's tell everybody where this Appalachian Pro Wrestling is going to be.
Appalachian Mountain Wrestling.
Appalachian Mountain Wrestling is going to be in Fleming Neon Middle School. It's 52nd Street, Fleming,
Kentucky.
And you said Chris Michaels
Fleming
guaranteed
Neon,
next
Kentucky.
champion. That's what I heard, right? Guaranteed
Chris Michaels.
winning that belt.
I don't know, man. Stanciera's a badass, man.
He
He's
is.
always bringing something
He's a
out of his
badass when
ass.
He has that belt in his hand or that bat in his hand.
And when he's got
swinging.
someone to help him.
He never sometimes you see him about to get beat and he just ends up pulling out the whip.
Because he's always got someone to help him. He's either got Chris Crow, as we've been seeing, or he's got his
can't
got his
trust Chris
friend.
Crow.
He's got a bunch of belts. He's got the Appalachian World title. He's got
Yep.
the UCW World title. I think he has the
all the belts.
Triple Crown.
The man holds so many titles that
He's got like 10 of them, I think.
I think Stanzera is the top dog of Kentucky right now because of him holding so many belts.
Yeah, I think that you got to put him. He's definitely right at the top there.
And then
with
you
the
got
belt.
Chris Michaels, who's a legend by this point in Kentucky wrestling, and he's coming for that title because he feels like every time he's come close, this
I love
close.
Chris
He's got a
Michaels.
belt too, though. He's got
Absolute
the
legend.
Ultimate Championship Wrestling, the Ultimate
Yep,
Champion.
he just
He's the
won
Ultimate
that.
Champion.
Was
he just
it
won that.
USWF? Is
Yep.
that what you might be thinking?
No, this is a UC.
Did he win? There's so many.
Yeah.
It's
Chill
it's
out,
called the
Kentucky,
Ultimate
man. Calm
Champion.
down. There's
It's
too many
the
belts, damn
UCW
it.
Ultimate Championship.
The Ultimate Championship.
And he
Just
won
give
it
him
in
all
a
to Chris
he won
Michaels
it in a
and call
fatal
it a day.
four-way.
It's kind of like an X division, I guess.
He won it in a fatal four-way though. That was against James Ellsworth, which we know.
We have his
He's
sunglasses somewhere.
Don't approach him with your teenage daughter in the parking lot, Mr.
Yep.
Ellsworth.
I'll beat his
We have his
ass.
sunglasses somewhere. He gave me his
Burn 'em.
sunglasses. And
I bet they smell like piss.
wow, what you got a
I
problem?
bet.
What did he say? What did he do to you?
No,
he
about-
done
He
something.
has some accusations against him of doing some shady shit. With,
Oh, really? With
Hey, what's up, yo? You 14? What's up? Hey, you want my autograph? Give me blah 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 blah. blah.
he's got really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But the
I
other
think
ones
that's
that
why
was,
WWE hasn't brought him back in years for anything.
Yep.
They
Yeah, yeah.
haven't bought. Yeah, there's
And-
Once you do that kind of shit, it's like
Yeah.
it's fucked up. Down there at
Can't forgive him.
TSW down there, there's a rumor of them wrestling a guy, and they've never
I
got
thought you were
over
gonna
it.
say there was a rumor of them fucking pigs.
Well,
Which it's Kentucky Indies. There's a rumor of them
I mean,
boys down
yeah.
there fucking pigs.
well,
You
I mean,
can't rip-
everybody hates them, and then you have, then
I don't know
it's
anything
hard to
about
get over
TS.
that
I know
kind-
nothing about them.
it's
Yeah.
hard to get over that kind of reputation.
but he was inside
Yes,
match.
yeah, especially with the small group of people that would be your audience anyways. If you screw them over, then you're never going to be able to bring.
Or
them
you
back.
screw them. You can't screw your audience.
Yeah, you can't screw your audience.
Wrestlers, please stop screwing your audience. So stop trying to screw your audience.
Well, that's
they
half
are
of
fans.
wrestling.
Yeah. Well, stop it. Like, don't
Jacob
do it.
Ratliff said, "Pop." He said, "I bet this smell like piss." Pop, laugh my ass off. I mean, that's true. It probably did smell like piss.
Jacob Ratliff.
I don't think some of
jiu-jitsu
those guys.
out
I think
there.
those guys are
He's
just
doing-
down there trying to wrestle. And
He
they,
got his teeth knocked out by Chris Michaels, though. Chris Michaels hit it.
Ratliff?
Yep. No, not Jacob Ratliff. James Ellsworth. He got super kicked
I don't
right
think
in the
he has
face.
a whole lot of teeth to get knocked out to begin with.
so we had Brandon Wolf in that fight.
I love Brendan
we had
Wolf.
Flint- we
Shout
had
out
Flynn
Brendan
Hendricks.
Wolf.
Flynn
You're
Hendricks.
The future. Stay strong,
And Chris Michaels.
Brendan Wolf.
That's a
Love
badass right
Brandon
there,
Wolf.
man. It's put on
Love
fucking.
Brendan Wolf.
Hendricks has put on like some
Yeah.
muscle, man. Like incredible muscle
That's
in the
right.
last
Him and
year.
Brandon Wolf has been.
Yeah, he is a powerhouse. He is like, man, him when he had it, we seen him and Marty Clay wrestle down at TCW. Man, that was a hell of a match. That was a hell of a match.
That was a hell of a match.
Two big, strong motherfuckers going at each other, man.
Flynn Hendricks is a guy,
That's all it takes, really.
He's a fucking badass, man.
but Flynn Hendricks is a guy that when you put him inside a match for a title, you can guarantee your ass that he's going to be putting on one hell of a show.
He's always in the hunt for a title. He always wants that gold.
Especially.
Has he been on the show before?
No,
Not yet, but we're working on getting him on here.
we'd love to have him.
How long has he been wrestling? I saw him at the Bash in Bergen for the first time, and I was really impressed. Him and it was Brandon, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Brandon, yeah.
Brandon Wolf.
I think he lives down in Tennessee, don't he?
Yep.
He's got his
Bo
own
James
podcast
guy,
and
is
stuff.
you, like
Yeah,
one of those guys. Okay,
he's got his own podcast and
Him
stuff.
and Brandon Wolf have been feuding for months now. Maybe a year, maybe a full on year.
They've been feuding for years now. It seems like.
What's up, Donnie Green?
Sup, Donnie Green?
Green.
That man's a legend inside Kentucky
So
wrestling
many
too.
greens, all these greens in Kentucky
Yeah.
wrestling.
He
Got
got.
a lot of them on Crusher Bones Forever on YouTube.com.
That's right.
Plenty of greens wrestling. MWA tapes, 95, 96.
You might be seeing
Bunch of
Donnie Green Jr., Donnie Green Sr.,
Oh,
Bobby
senior.
Green.
Lean, mean, Donnie Green. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And
What
honest
the hell?
Donnie Green.
They got Hook with the searchlight, the Batman deal. Fuck.
What's
That's
it called?
crazy.
You know
Oh,
that's his idea, right? Like, man, just have me like a Batman Hook thing.
So
Why not?
no
Hell yeah.
so no mask.
But when
Why he come out with a mask then?
you know when he calls his name Hook, I always think of
Hookers.
no, well, I do that too. But I always think of Peter Pan, man. Like he's a fucking
Yeah.
Peter Pan. He's like.
Maybe he got his name
Yeah.
from Peter Pan.
Robin Williams.
Like there's a whole fucking Peter Pan movie called Hook, isn't
Yep.
there?
What I
There's
don't
the Robin
understand,
Williams.
is that a tattoo or is that his stomach hair shaved into a shape?
I don't know, but
Probably.
I seen a porn actress with those eyes on her back. So
Yeah.
Oh my god! Hell yeah.
I guess he
Those
wanted to have
beautiful,
extra
dashing-
sets.
how about X, man? How like porno ridden is X? Like do you
Dude,
Oh,
oh,
my
my
God.
god! I went from before Elon Musk did his deal. I had blocked maybe 10, 15 accounts. Now every day it's like I'm blocking 10, 15 pussy and bio accounts and
man? I
it's
just
know, right?
ridiculous and it's
hey man, I just lean into it. I just look at it and I like it and I comment on them sometimes.
enjoy it for a moment and then you hit block.
That's right. Because
Yeah.
you might as well get your eyes full because it's out
Hey
there.
man, if it's there, if it's legal to go on there, man, well, I might as well look at it a little bit. That's where I used to be a Pornhub guy. Now I'm a fucking X guy. I just go on X and watch my porn.
You can get all your porn from
Get all
X
your
now.
porn from X now. You don't got to go to Pornhub no more. I think they're trying to. Compete with Pornhub over there.
That is what they're trying to do because that's why Elon Musk
Don't
likes that X.
don't like if you're on X, you cannot like. If you look at any porn, it's going to show up. The algorithm hits you. It's going to show up like regardless. So you got to stay. If you want X for just.
Gotta log out before you look at the porn.
Yeah, you just gotta get your porn over at Pornhub because
Get your porn on a porn site.
yeah,
That's
because
right.
if you get it on X, it's just that's all that's you're not gonna
Everybody
look at
can see
anything
it.
else. You're not gonna look at anything. You're gonna look at that.
Hey, we got Chris Crow watching us.
What's up, Chris
I
Crow?
don't trust him. He's gonna turn on you. Don't
What's
let
your
him in
first
the
impression
chat.
of him, though?
Chris Crow with the snake. My first impression was, wow, that snake's gonna piss in the ring, and then it pissed in the ring over and over. You seem like every week at Noose out there for a while, the snake was just pissing in the ring.
Man, every
Yeah.
time he jumps out of that ring, he's like a cat. He always lands on his feet.
Yeah, he's killer. Yeah, I want to see more evil asshole Chris Crow. I don't want that nice guy Chris Crow.
Yeah,
with the
I prefer
snakes.
evil
Yeah. Nobody wants to see the good guy.
Bring
Chris
out the
Crow.
dirt in you, Chris Crow.
I want to see Marty Clay, Chris Crow more.
I
I
want
want
to see
them
more of
battle.
Marty Clay in general. Like, I wish he would break out of this. Obviously, I love the Kentucky scene, but it'd be great to see him elsewhere in some other promotions.
We try to promote him as much as we can. You know,
He's
we get out
great.
there,
He's
so
excellent.
we try
He's
to
absolutely-
showcase
he's
all
always
these guys.
improving. Yeah.
He's the guy that a lot of
He's
people
young as
outside.
hell.
You know who
Kentucky
I'm
looking
fucking
at.
impressed with right now? Braxton Hunter and Joseph Miles. That
Yeah.
match was incredible.
That was an incredible match. Can
I
you
don't know
believe
what the
that?
hell happened at the end there. It kind of fell apart, but by God,
yeah, it did kind of.
That was literally probably my favorite match I've seen at an EWA show so far. Until it, whatever happened.
That was that stole the show.
Wish I
I
was
mean,
on commentary for that shit, man.
at a
What's up, John
great
Gilbert?
show. That show, every match was hitting. That show,
Yes, it was.
the EWA show. Don't you think?
Yeah, nice, short, sweet, compact. Keep it 5 matches with the pre-show. Perfect. 1 intermission. I think 2
Perfect
intermissions are
show.
too much.
Perfect
2
show,
intermissions
that's
too
right.
much for any show, much less a show. EWA. I've enjoyed the EWA shows. My biggest critique has been 2 intermissions.
Yeah.
Which it's like, I guess we're in, Frankfort, Kentucky. Everybody's got to smoke a couple cigarettes.
It's
Yeah,
better
you
to
gotta
have
smoke
one
cigs.
They're
than
gonna be
missing, damn
angry,
it.
you got to give them their breaks.
You got to
but-
smoke the cigs, We need more people we need more people in the stands, guys. And when y'all are in the stands, you yell and holler. I try to get
Y'all
everybody to yell
make
and
the
holler.
show.
Like you have to, like we are taping these things. If you're at an indie show, they are taping these things for YouTube. You got to participate. You got to yell. You got to holler. You got to boo the bad guys. You got to cheer the good guys. You're part of the show at an indie show.
Exactly. It
Now,
doesn't matter
you-
how long the show is. If you're there to see a professional wrestling show and you enjoy it and you want other people to enjoy it, then showcase that and express that and let other people see you having fun because they will have fun as a result of that.
Well, these
Exactly.
wrestlers are going to get showcased on YouTube. They're going to get showcased on our Facebook, and they're liable to get a really good job out of this. So
And where did
help
they-
them out.
They drive up from Louisiana. Both of those guys.
Yep.
Jace Miles. There was 2 Miles. There's Joseph Miles and there was Jace Miles. The pre-show, Jace Miles and Braxton Hunter. I think they were both
Yeah.
Louisiana guys, and I
Yep.
don't know how far they drove, but I hope
Man,
they come back.
I think that's
Braxton
the-
impressed me.
Braxton's great.
That's the first time I've seen Braxton, and he was incredible.
He was.
Man, he about kicked Joseph Miles' head
Yeah,
off.
he used that. He had a detonation kick.
All 3 of us in the commentary booth lost our minds.
You
Oh,
said
man.
you said about the CTE. That was a great call.
Man, that was incredible. That match was incredible. Like you said, it fell apart at the end there, but I guess they
him
just got
and
winded.
Joseph?
Yeah, but
That's the point though of a great match. If it falls apart then, it's
Just
because
bring
they
it
put in
back.
the work.
It's got to happen again. Just all the more
Exactly.
reason to run it again. And I hope that Braxton comes back. I don't know. I mean, Adrian obviously could answer how the hell that he even ended up on that show to begin with, like a Louisiana indie
I know,
guy. I don't
bro.
know how that happened.
How?
But hell yeah.
That was great though.
thank you,
because,
Braxton. I think we have Braxton. We follow him now on
Braxton Hunter.
the Facebook page, guys. And I've showcased him in a few. Johnny has too, in a few of our clips, guys. Go check that out
We
on Nice
got
Guy
two angles. We
Podcast.
got 2 different angles of the detonation kick they hit on Joseph. We
Oh.
got your point of view and then my point of view.
Yeah, that's what's so great about when me and Johnny do the clips. He has a different point of view than I do, and I kind of just focus on the wrestling, and I don't say much. But then Johnny commentates, so it just is a whole different dynamic when we do that stuff.
It is.
So go over to the Facebook page, guys. Like, share, comment on all of our reels and stuff. The Hillbilly Jim reel that was down at Converta Superstore has
Hillbilly.
300,000 views.
I was not there, but did he talk about Dale Mann? Did he give a speech and talk about TNT Dale
I,
Mann?
Oh,
I think
Terry?
they did.
Terry England?
Hillbilly Jim.
Hillbilly Jim.
No, he didn't.
He didn't give a speech. He didn't give a speech at all.
Hey,
He
he
just-
gave a speech. I think they did mention Dale Mann for a moment.
Dale Mann was
more
a-
people that bring up Dale Mann. That's what
He was down there, right? Dale
That's
Mann was
right.
down there?
Dale Mann is very dead.
No, his,
Dale Bass is down there.
no, there was
Dale
another
Bass.
guy.
Dale Bass.
There was another man that gave was it Dale Bass?
Dale Bass is the other guy.
I love Dale Bass too, man. He shows up with his 1989 audio equipment and it never works.
No, but
and
this
he's
is the guy-
banging on it, hitting on it.
Who did they put in
I love you, Dale.
they put somebody else named Dale into the Hall of Fame.
I don't know, but it wasn't no Dale Mann because he's been dead for a long time.
It was somebody else. I don't know who it was.
It was a different Dale. Not
Okay.
Dale Bass or Dale Mann. Just
A lot of
other
Dales down here.
Yeah.
Yep, Dale Dale.
Calm down with the Dales now.
Yeah, I'm sure Terry's watching him like, you're dumb.
That's right, Jacob. That's right, Jacob Ratliff. God bless Dale Bass.
So there's a
I
reel that
love Dale Bass so much.
yeah, Dale Bass is awesome. I'd love to get him in here and tell
Oh
some
my
stories.
Me too. Hey, that'd probably outlast Bobby Blade's episode because it went 4 hours and 13 minutes. Well, Dale Bass's will go 6 hours and 20
Because
minutes.
he's got like
get-
literally 50 years of stories of everybody possible that you could ever want to ask a
Hey.
question about. And nobody, look, you should all, seriously, that's something you all really need to consider because I don't think anybody's ever sat him down and had a real long-term conversation with him about everything he's ever done. Like that,
Oh, I'd
that
love to
should
get
be
him
your
in here.
dude.
That's
That-
right.
That should be something you put on your.
Yeah.
I think we need to go.
to.
I think we need to go down there one day and just go down there and where they're at and just record some
Yes,
stuff.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Record Dale
that's
Bass.
that's one of the biggest legends that's left in this area. Oh, my shit's going. I'm sorry.
But he
Dale
really
Bass
is.
absolutely.
We
all
don't
day.
really. We've never really recorded a podcast. We always just do live and it records itself.
I don't know where he exactly lives at.
And not to mention, but Dale Bass's wrestling license is number 1.
It's number 1.
Yep, that's the number on it.
Mine is
It's
7,162, I think. And yours is 63.
Yeah,
You're right after
but
that.
he's number.
So we're
has
like
always been 1.
7,000 people that's been.
That's right. And you know what? If we get Dale Bass, we're gonna film him talking and talking and talking and talking for
We
hours.
have to stay the night wherever he's at. We have to get a hotel room and.
Yeah,
I went to a,
we're gonna have to.
I went to a USWF fair show last year during their fair tour they do all the time, and that was the first time I'd gone to a show that Dale was on, and he had this tent set up, this cheap little tent overhanging like over his little commentaries announcing station, and I went try to climb under it to say hello and crush your bones, blah blah blah, and I immediately knocked the tent over and it's starting to fall over and I'm trying to hold it up. And I'm like, yeah, you remember Crush Your Bones and blah 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 blah. He's like, yeah, you used to ask me for rides all the time. It's like shit. That's the first thing. God damn it, Dale. Whatever. I love.
He owes me $20.
That's
Can you
right.
pay for that?
Last year when we had a live podcast at the UCW Cabrera show, we had Tony Corral, we had Cody Matthews, and we also had Stone there. And what happened? Dale Bass comes over there, and they're like, "Well, he gonna be for an hour. He gonna be talking for a long time."
We got
gotta
we got some people in the chats here. Let's say hi to James Kendrick. What's up, James Kendrick?
Oh my God, James Kendrick. Cool as hell.
DJ Easy is in the chat too. John Gilbert's in the chat. He says Andy is the man. You are freaking right, John. I am the man.
He's all right.
We got Donnie Green in the house. Says Dale Bass wrestling license is number 1. We know that. Thank you, Donnie.
That's right, because Dale Bass can talk for hours. Well, Bobby Blades and Scott Diamond's record is 4 hours and 13 minutes. Well, when we get Dale Bass in here, it's going to be broken because he's going to go 7 hours and 13 minutes.
You got to start at like
Well,
9
probably long.
p.m. and then let him talk until the sun rises.
Chris Crow says fuck Marty Clay.
Whoa.
Oh, big word from Chris
Whoa.
Crow.
Non PG
Chill
Crow.
out, Chris Crow, man. You got snakes. You're a dangerous man, but
His
no
spear
reason
is
to say all that
dangerous,
shit.
too.
It says non PG Crow is what y'all need. Yeah, that's what
I don't know what that means, but I'm scared because he's Chris Crow. He'll spear
He is
me.
Chris Crow. He will spear.
Hit the
He's a
spear on
badass.
me.
I don't want that guy on my good side. I always try to kiss his ass when he's around.
We're going to get Chris Crow in here one day.
Yeah, one
It's
day.
probably going to be a Saturday.
He's from Tennessee. He comes up and wrestles from Tennessee, man. He wrestles down in
He wrestles
Tennessee
down
too.
there in Tullahoma, the Gypsy Joe Arena.
Man,
Gypsy Joe.
There's, this is a guy that everybody is, Chris Jericho is wrestling Hook on Dynamite right
Sick
now.
of Jericho.
And we're sick of Jericho, but
Yeah.
you got to give it to Jericho that he's out there, still out there doing it and giving it his all. But we're just tired of you.
There's
He
plenty
sucks
of
their
wrestlers willing to
energy
go
from
out
him.
there and kill themselves in the ring for a little bit more glory. There's no reason that he should still
I'm
do
sorry,
it,
but
though.
Jericho is long past the Jericho
So
that
is-
we knew.
is-
Should be
Hook-
wrestling about 5, 6, 7 times a year.
So
at
Hook
most.
beating Jericho, is that putting him over?
No,
No,
it means
it
nothing. Who
won't.
gives a shit?
It doesn't mean anything.
Because
It's
Jericho took too long to
But
put
this
someone over.
isn't. This isn't even Jericho. This is Lionheart, Chris Jericho.
And I don't understand why he has to use
So
Lionheart.
it's like the lowest level of Jericho.
Yep.
It makes sense if he's wrestling old ECW guys or CMLL guys.
Yeah.
But when he's just wrestling Hook, what the fuck does that
I
mean?
think the only way to put
Exactly,
Hook
and that-
over
And now you
is
just lost. Hook just won.
and it just don't feel big.
Jericho lost.
Oh, he's a star now suddenly.
Yeah, he's a star.
Yeah,
I've
you
lost
strapped
to
in.
him.
No.
I made this kid.
Hook, you got to beat Willer Uter.
I'm sorry, but we ain't seen Wheeler useless since
You got to beat Willer
last
Uter.
year.
I mean, to get over,
That
right?
is one
You
wrestler
gotta beat
I will happily say fucking does
Caitlin.
nothing for me.
He's a
Wheeler
hell of a
Yuta.
wrestler, though.
I mean, Hook is, but
Maybe if
Hook-
there's 70 people in the crowd
Hook-
and they're easy to impress. But
listen, Hook lost the spark they had the first time we saw him. He's no longer the Hook of when he came in.
needs to bring
because
back
he
Action
lost.
Bronson.
He had a winning streak, and they gave it up, and now he's just Hook.
And
He
there's,
ain't nothing.
what belt does he have? FTW still?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all he's got, and he's had that belt get taken by Jack Perry.
Over a year, well over a
Well,
year.
Jack
they're-
freaking Perry.
They're trying to develop him, and I understand that. That's the one thing that they're trying to develop.
They've been trying to do it for like 3 years.
Now,
They
what
have
if
been.
Hook gets signed by WWE and they push him to the moon over there?
Hey, that'd be the
They
biggest
gotta
ball
bring
drop
that
by
Taz.
AEW.
I don't like Adam Cole either.
Whatever he gets Taz in their Hall of
Not to
Fame.
mention, but
Do y'all like Adam Cole? I don't
No.
like Adam Cole.
Adam Cole's faction does not make sense.
I'm sick of AEW taking WWE guys that couldn't make it over there and bringing them over here and trying to make them work.
But Cole, it's not that he couldn't make it over there. It's that he chose to, like, with somebody like that. It's like they didn't like what their options were over there, so they
Yeah.
chose these other options. But it's like with Adam Cole, he's a great like mid card champion. I think he's wonderful in that role. But I don't want to see this man hitting Canadian destroyers in a 45-minute main event of a pay-per-view.
Exactly.
It does nothing for me.
You got other guys that should be at the top of AEW other than Adam
I
Cole.
watched AEW because I didn't want to watch NXT. Now they bring over all these NXT guys, and that's their main
I want
event.
AEW
I don't want to see that.
I want AEW to not be WWE.
Exactly.
I want
I
AEW
want the
to-
opposite of that.
I don't want to see WWE guys.
Exactly, yeah.
I want AEW to actually build up their homegrown talent because what they did to Wardlow was a joke. They
Yeah.
had him get squashed.
I want to see Warlow. I want to see Powerhouse Hobbs. I want to see
man, yeah.
yeah.
They're the
Brian
same
Cage.
place they were 2 or 3 years
Yeah.
ago with AEW.
Brian
Hey, Ricky
Cage.
Starks, look at Ricky Starks. He should have been AEW
the
champion.
Embassy.
At one
I want
point.
to see those guys from
What
the
is
Embassy.
Ricky Starks even doing right now?
Ricky
I
Starks.
know, right? Hey, ever since they lost the tag team titles, I've not heard nothing from Ricky Starks or Big Bill.
I want to see Big Bill fighting in the championship.
God, yeah.
Does that mean that they got these
I
guys
don't-
on Collision and I've not been seeing them?
I don't want to see WWE guys. I don't want to see like they're going to bring Sheldon Benjamin back too.
AEW
I
was
love
supposed to
Sheldon
be
Benjamin, but I
alternative.
don't want
Have
to
they
see him.
announced that? Are they bringing
I've
him
heard
forward?
it. There was a rumor like the last couple weeks.
And AEW was supposed to be an alternative to WWE. What happened to that? Now they feel like they're copying WWE. They're trying to be
I
like
don't
WWE.
want to see Adam Copeland.
I would like to see them go back to the formula that
Do
worked.
you want to see Adam Copeland?
I want to see him.
The
wrestle.
main event tonight is Adam Copeland versus Christian.
Okay, that I want to see. That's all I
Yeah,
want to
that's
see.
all right.
I don't want to see him wrestle Luchasaurus or whatever the hell. I don't care about that. I want to see him and Christian. Yes. that
Okay, so
do
what
wanna
I
see.
want to see out of the
I wanna
WWE
see
guys.
Christian retire him
Me
and
too.
it be done with.
Well,
They need
that's
to.
not what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen tonight. I'm telling you, Edge is going to win
Yeah.
and beat Christian. Christian's going to go away for a while, and then you're going to have Matt and Jeff come back and be.
Matt and Jeff's trying to
They
go
make-
to WWE. Did you see that Matt was at
was
Raw?
on
No,
Raw last
that-
night.
I don't
or
think
the
that's
other
true.
night.
Did you
But
see Matt at Raw? Yes, he was.
They're
trying
gonna have. They're gonna have. I guarantee you, in 2 or 3 pay-per-views, they're gonna have Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy versus Christian and
I've not seen Shelton
Edge.
Benjamin there, Bobby.
I guarantee you that's going to be a couple
But-
pay-per-views from now.
But have you not seen that?
I
Matt Hardy
seen
was
that
at
Matt
Raw.
Hardy was at Raw,
And
but
he was trying to get out so he can go to be inside that WrestleMania Flair match.
no, I don't think.
What's the last
Matt
match
Hardy
of
wants to be
Mania?
inside that Flair match.
No,
with
Matt
his
Hardy's
brother.
not. Matt Hardy is
Matt Hardy
staying at
was-
AEW.
You
Matt
can't
Hardy
stop
is
Matt
done.
Hardy.
Matt Hardy is staying at AEW. They said that he had no talks with
Matt Hardy should
WrestleMania.
be working
He was.
Kentucky indie shows at high school gyms.
I'm just telling you, this is what's going to happen. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy are going to be facing Christian and Edge at a pay-per-view in a couple.
But nobody wants to see that because
Well, that's what's going to happen.
because
That's what's gonna happen.
This is not Edge and Christian.
I mean, could you?
Oh,
Why is Edge and Christian having their final match on a Dynamite in Toronto? I guess it's Toronto,
wait,
it
right?
could have
supposed to
been
be their final
at a
match?
pay
Yeah.
per view, though.
Well, it's going to be our. I mean, if Edge beats Christian tonight and takes his belt away from him, I'd say Christian's going to go away for a while.
Oh wait, Chris Jericho's sad.
Oh, he's crying.
Sad,
He
man.
does have abs though for a 50-year-old
He's
guy.
ta-
I
he's
want
taking to-
abs.
Oh no! Don't touch that woman.
Oh, he gonna touch her. Yep, he done did it now.
But they said
John
that-
Mox gonna have to
They
work.
said those
Sound bite.
allegations-
I'm stealing.
Didn't they say those
He gonna
allegations
touch you.
were not
I
true?
love you.
He gonna. I don't care about Chris Jericho. When I see him, he's not the Jericho of old that used to put over the town. It's been how many years now since it's been AEW?
The Jericho that everybody loved was one that was self-aware of what was going on around him, and he knew what the wrestling culture, like, what it wanted of him.
So-
and ever since he left WWE for the last time, and I think when he lost the belt to Moxley, it's been downhill ever
Yep.
since.
This is
Has
what
been.
I.
He's
This is
lost
what
the
I think.
plot.
This is what I think AEW should do with these older guys. Jericho, Bryan Danielson, but Bryan Danielson is going to be retiring here soon. I love Bryan Danielson. He can still wrestle good, but Bryan Danielson, because he's going to be retiring. Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, and Edge go in the back and become writers for AEW.
I mean, they need to because
And help Tony Khan book these three.
Tony Khan, I don't know anything about
This is the guy
his
that y'all should be
booking.
pushing to the fucking moon
Tony
right
Khan
here.
was his
Will
coach.
Ospreay, they should be pushing him to the fucking moon.
Why ain't they? They should be pushing him to the moon right
Well,
now.
I mean, they've been
I
doing
want-
pretty good with him so far, but
Is he a baby face or what is he? Been
He's a
doing?
baby.
I think he's a
Well,
baby
that's
face.
not that's not what he should be. I want to see him as a piece of shit.
Yeah, he needs to be a heel.
I hate that. I hate that face. I hate his I want
yeah,
to hate
it's
him.
fake.
He
yeah.
loves to say "brub" a lot too.
Yeah, his baby is fake as hell.
They could easily use "brub" to get the fans
But
mad.
Jericho, Bryan Danielson, Edge, Matt Hardy, and Jeff
Okay,
Hardy
the
all should
difference
be in the
between-
back.
The difference between Danielson and all of those names is Danielson can still fucking.
Yeah,
have
but
that's
like
true.
I'm saying, he's already in the back.
I think that's the end.
He
game
should
for
be the
him.
leader of
That's
that
gonna
whole-
Eventually happen. Yeah.
Well, he's already doing backstage stuff
But
already.
can the
So
other old guys put their ego aside to work under him?
I
That's
think
the big
Jericho has like wanted to be that guy, but then he tries to be that guy, and then all of his ideas just revolve around
Yeah.
putting himself over and putting himself involved.
Who, Jericho?
When he sees
Yeah.
someone
yeah,
hot,
yeah.
he puts himself inside their matches.
His best
and it soul
ideas.
sucks him.
Chris Jericho's best ideas are for Chris Jericho,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and he has great ideas for Chris Jericho.
But
Like
he
him
just
and
ain't got.
MJF when they were singing the duet in the. You remember that during
Yep.
COVID? And
I remember that.
that was beautiful. That was the best thing Jericho's done in AEW.
But then after he lost that title, you start seeing this Jericho that want to insert himself into any hot feud, any hot
yeah,
counts.
he almost
matches.
ruined Adam Cole with that shitty match they had, which
Yeah.
I don't even like Adam Cole, but he still screwed him up with that
Yeah.
pointless Sabu run-in.
And what about Adam Cole's faction? You Undisputed Kingdom. What the hell is it doing? Its entire purpose
It would have
is
been
stupid.
great in 2014 Ring of Honor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to bring to
Warlow
AEW.
should not be involved in that at all.
Like
It's
like-
corny.
they're
It's corny
trying their
stuff.
best to try to build Warlow back up, and I just can't. I don't feel it like I used to.
This is the way to build. This is the only way to build
Sorry.
Warlow back. I'm sorry. MJF comes back, you put him back with MJF.
Wardlow is one guy I want out of AEW. I want to see what he can do outside of their company. I don't care what else they want to bring to the table. They've messed him up multiple times. Let him go. I want to see what he can do elsewhere.
Yes.
Brian Cage too.
MLW, anywhere besides AEW.
Yeah.
Brian Cage too. I'd say.
Because they screwed
Yeah,
up
they've done
Wardlow.
everything with Brian Cage. It's like, what else? Nobody
I'm-
believes that he's going to be a champion. Nobody believes that he's going to be anything other than
And
like
what-
a fill-in main event guy.
Why
And what's
couldn't
worse
he be
of-
though? He's the fucking jack to the
Exactly.
moon.
Exactly,
He
yeah, but,
could have been.
they've ruined him. They've already had him lose so many times. It's like, who's going to believe if they suddenly start?
The one star that they're
Building up.
looking over is that guy that's in the embassy with Toa Leon. The other guy, what's his name?
Remember
Khan?
Yeah.
That's a star
That
right
guy's a
there.
star.
Oh, the big fucking tall, lean dude. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and
Hell
Brody
yeah.
King. Brody King should have already been going for an AEW
Shit, man.
title.
The House of Black deal, I don't understand that. It's been the same shit for like over a year.
Exactly.
It's not going anywhere.
Buddy
Bro,
Murphy should be fucking out there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Buddy
God,
Murphy,
yeah.
definitely.
He can wrestle. He's a fucking awesome
You
wrestler.
see how they showed a picture of him and Rhea Ripley on
Yep.
WWE TV, and
Yep.
Pat McAfee was like,
That's my
"Who's
favorite
that
thing.
guy?
That
Who's
was a
that
great.
guy
That
with
was
her?
great.
Who the hell's that guy?"
That was awesome because
huh,
he
he
basically
seems
acknowledged
familiar.
Buddy Murphy. I mean, AEW has dropped the ball with Buddy Murphy. He should have been already going for an AEW championship. Instead, he stuck with
Buddy
House of
Murphy
Black.
is an awesome fucking wrestler.
Were you at the taping where it was him and Darby at Rupp Arena? Wasn't that the match at
I think so.
I don't think we.
one of the AEW tapings?
Was it at
Rupp?
Collision?
It was a Dynamite.
One of those Rupp tapings. Yeah.
We only went to
I
one
think
collision.
Darby,
It must have been a Dynamite.
Yeah, Rupp Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been to
But
two
I'm-
shows, AEW shows at
Rupp Arena.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm
same thing.
saying-
I'm thinking one of the matches was Buddy and Darby. I think,
Yeah, I think so.
What I don't get is
for
why
the TNT belt.
the heck is Brody King and Buddy Matthews not being pushed to the moon? They're stuck with House of Black, and all they've ever done is House of Black stuff, but they're not waiting for an AEW championship. They're not waiting for a TNT championship, and when they do, they always lose.
Well, Malachi Black, you haven't done shit with him.
Exactly. It comes to
Like
it
they
came to
didn't do
AEW.
anything with Andrade for 2 years or whatever he was there.
Yeah, he didn't get
what's
to
the
do no
point?
pay-per-view matches at all.
After the deal with Cody where he put him in the flaming table, that was it.
Yep, that was it. And then after that,
Been nothing.
nothing.
So who's he talking about? Who's
Some asshole.
Yeah, he's probably talking about the Don Callis family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Because,
I think
I
he's
mean,
cutting a
there's a
promo on
place that-
Icon Lee and how badly he can't he wants so badly
Hey,
he
now,
can't
hey,
earn
now.
this belt right here.
Hey, now, Icon Lee is the champ. You know what I
He's
mean? You
a
saw
champ.
it. He had it. Adrian ain't got the belt. Icon Lee does.
I want to see. Okay, I'm just putting this out there. Icon Lee, Gaston LaRue for the fucking belt at some point. Somebody's got to run it.
Well, that's gonna.
There's a story there. There's a great fucking match
Well,
that could happen. That's got to
I
happen.
think Gaston was in the Gaston was in line for a championship match with Adrian, but New South hasn't came back yet.
Yeah, I keep hearing. What if I? That's
know
not
what?
my story to tell, or
So Adrian, Icon just decided that he wanted that belt, so he
That's
went
right.
and took it. And,
When Icon decides he wants something, he takes it.
absolutely.
and which is really smart. I mean, if you want something, go take it, and then make them take it back
The
from
only
you.
thing Adrian could do is try to take the belt back. But you know what? Icon Lee, he lets them know, I'm the champion. You want it, you give him a match. Falls count anywhere. Only Adrian can make that happen.
I mean,
anywhere.
Yep, anywhere.
Anywhere.
Parking lot, his home, the bathhouse, anywhere.
What if he throws somebody in the trunk and they drive like down to like Cincinnati or whatever? The fall still count.
Yep, the
Yeah.
ball still count.
What? Okay, they got to call in a Cincinnati ref though. But
That's right. They got
Nice Kind
wherever they
podcast.
go.
Nice Kind podcast. The championship is worldwide.
we're gonna bring it with this falls count anywhere match. They
So-
could hop on a plane. They could come to Mongolia.
Oh, look at this.
Serbia.
Big words from James Kennedy. He said, I'm just saying, Icon Flea didn't beat me.
Icon Lee doesn't beat a lot of people, but he's got the belt, and that's what matters.
That is what matters. He got the title. He talks his shit. He does it with gusto.
Oh,
that
shit.
He
that
got
was
that
a good.
confidence.
Yeah.
That was a great springboard kick that he did to James Kendrick that night. I saw that actually.
What
I
show
actually
was
got out
that?
video. It's at EWA. That was the first time that they wrestled each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
That
I
was
like
at
Kendrick
the
a lot.
show.
James Kendrick is great.
That was at the
Big fan.
EWA show before last show.
Who is this? That's Tony.
Tony Storm.
No,
Or-
Nope, that's
no.
Mariah May dressed like Tony Storm above.
Yeah, she's a hottie.
She is a hottie.
Speaking on the same wavelength.
Oh,
wavelength.
Tony
That's
Storm
right.
is a hottie too.
Yeah, Tony Storm is got that gusto. Look at this. Bobby Blade said, I'm old and he's not my preference. I know that a lot of people like him, but he's not for me. They're talking about Will Ospreay.
You mean Bobby Blade doesn't like Will Ospreay? I
He
mean,
don't-
Will
he-
Ospreay stole all of your moves, Bobby. Of course you don't like him.
Well,
He don't like that flippy floppy stuff.
Yeah.
Will
Even
Ospreay-
Blade, that was Bobby Blade back in hitting that in Jimmy Lamb back in Carrollton, Kentucky, back in 93.
I believe it. He's capable of that.
He invented all that shit, man. Bobby Blade used to be a super junior.
That's right. Bobby Blade used to wrestle Simba all the time.
Oh, yeah. He
A lot, of
was
people,
Simba.
a lot of people keep on saying they were Simba, but the real truth was that Bobby Blade and Simba were both brothers, and they had
Don't
matches
call
against
him
each other.
Simba. Do not call
Exactly.
Bobby Blade Simba.
Because
So-
that's someone else.
Sasha Banks comes in and she's in the TBS championship fight, right? So I guess they didn't just put her right
Tony.
into the main.
Nope, they didn't because she's still Tony Storm's still working the angle with Deanna
Yeah.
I think
and
her-
Thunder Rosa now.
I think Mercedes and Thunder Rosa. That's a match. That's
That
a good
is a match.
I wanna
So
see
why
that.
don't we have this is what I understand. Why don't the champions have like a 2 or 3 people at a time trying to get them trying to get a match? Like, why do they just work one angle at a time?
You would think that with their ranking system that you'd see different kinds of people going for the title. Because when one person fails, then the other person should get a shot.
Do y'all think that it confuses the fans or something? Because if I had a champion, I think that I would have several guys wanting to fight the champ.
So much about AEW is confusing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to love it. I want it, and it seems such an easy fix, but
It's been pretty good. It's been better lately. So it's been better lately.
the shit in the ring makes up for anything that.
Oh, the wrestling is
Exactly.
great. They have some. They have some awesome wrestling, but
Not great referees.
no,
Yeah,
not great referees and not great storylines at times. But like the wrestling is pretty good.
They need a Peyton Bowman.
Yes,
Bring
they
in
do.
Peyton
Peyton Bowman.
Yeah,
Greatest referee ever.
Give that man a 6-figure contract, bring him in, rep him
Hey.
the SPO armband.
That's
bring
right.
it. Hell yeah.
SPO.
Everyone's.
Hey, Jacob Ratliff with a good question for you, Trip. He said, Trip, are you an HBK guy or a Bret Hart guy?
See,
my
I mean,
God.
but the thing is, I like when I
can't
became a
stand Bret
wrestling
Hart.
fan and I grew up, it was always Shawn Michaels because that's just because where I was born. But like, as a kid, it was always Shawn Michaels. Like him and Triple H at SummerSlam 2002 and all that shit. That was my thing. But like in retrospect, like Bret Hart. I mean, if you really want to appreciate pro wrestling, like Bret Hart was all about pro wrestling. And,
Oh my God!
and
But,
bettering wrestling.
but have you listened to a Bret Hart interview?
Exactly. He's so
Yeah.
egotistical, but
Hey,
he
what-
deserves
No, he's so boring.
really.
Don't you
Well, he
think?
has a stroke.
Did you tell? Did he tell the story? Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, he has
But
a-
he's
yeah,
told
he
this.
has it.
I was listening to something the other day. Somehow my
Oh
algorithm.
yeah, for sure. Like when they brought him back in 2010, he just didn't have any. It was all
Yeah.
messed up because
Somehow-
he had
Yeah,
a
he had
stroke
that
in
stroke.
2002 because of that kick that Goldberg gave him at
Yeah.
Starrcade. It
And
fucked
then-
his
then
brain
they
up.
sup-
Somehow
they
my
sup- stroke
YouTube
a few years
algorithm.
later.
Some way my YouTube algorithm thought that I wanted to listen to every Bret Hart interview, and I don't want to listen to one of them
Sounds
because
like a good algorithm.
It really
I
does.
listened though. I listened. Have you listened to the story where he tells how he got the sharpshooter?
For Conan,
Oh, it's so it's like we just. I was going to call it the Scorpion Deathlock because it's the Scorpion Deathlock, right?
He borrowed it from Sting.
He said we got it
But
from
he does it
Sting.
as a different leg.
We
you're
got it
not
from
gonna catch me
Sting.
saying anything bad.
And they were like,
about
Exactly.
Bret
what,
Hart.
what do we need to call this? And he was like, well, I thought we
That's
should
right.
just call it the Scorpion Deathlock.
But you can't deny Andy. He was the best there was, the best there is, the best there ever will be.
The boringest ever was.
Oh,
Come on, Andy.
I'm walking
Come
out.
on.
You're out of here.
I'm out of here.
You're out of
Listen.
here anyway. Get out.
Listen, HBK and Brett
Royal
had
Crackers.
real animosity. Oh, Royal Crackers. Oh, we're crackers.
Yeah, we are crackers.
Oh,
That's me and John.
allegedly.
We're saltines.
Me and Sean
I'm
John's.
174th Cherokee.
Me and Sean
Hey, so
John.
am I.
We all. That's the
Me
white
and Sean
man
John's new tag team is called. What is it called? The new Crackers.
The nice crackers.
The Nice Crackers.
The Cracker Jacks.
Sean's name is Cracker Jack, and mine is the Silver Saltine.
But you
Where
know,
you at, Sean?
I know. He says it's something about his legs.
I
guys,
thought you loved me, Sean.
we just want y'all to know, we do happen to have 2 free tickets
Oh, yeah, I
to
gotta go pee.
EWA's March 30th show.
Oh, is
I gotta
that
go pee. I'll
in
be right back.
Frankfurt?
Yeah.
Yep. It's
The-
in
the
Richmond,
next Frankfurt
Kentucky.
show?
It's,
Oh, wait, no,
it's Richmond.
It's a Richmond show.
Yep.
This is a big show. You got Chris Michaels and Adrian Alexander. That's the match that I secretly want to guilt trip Aaron Rose and let me be on commentary for. That's the one. Please, Aaron, if you hear this, Adrian, anybody, let me call that match. Just the one
Exactly,
match. Chris
because-
Michaels, so much history with Crusher Bones, so much history on my YouTube channel, Crusher Bones Forever. I love you, Chris Michaels. Fuck
Because
yeah,
look
John.
at this. We got these 2 free tickets to
This
Richmond,
many.
Kentucky, March 30th. That's right. You got all these great matches, and these are floor seats.
What is it, 8
Right
or 9
here.
matches they got? I think it's about
I
8
think
matches.
about 8 matches.
It's the biggest EWA show thus far.
And these are floor tickets,
I
too.
think Marcus Johnson's going to win the belt. I think you might actually take the
I
belt
think
from
so,
Clayton.
too. I think so too, but
'cause
unless
he's got that people and he's got that dance.
yeah, he's got
and,
that
you know,
to the
Clayton's-
left, to the right,
Yeah,
to the
Clayton Cannon's such an asshole, and you know you got the people behind you against this big asshole. So I think we got a new champion. So he
Exactly.
should come out YMCA.
right. The only thing
Bit my tongue there.
the only thing they should be worried about is
Ugh.
if the BSB get involved,
Oh,
because Ben Brand, you know they're never too far away.
I don't know. They're pretty cool. I like the Ben Sheeran brand.
That's right. That's right. You can get your Ben
Ben
Brand
Sheeran
shirt too.
brand on Podcade. He's coming up in April. Podcade, the worst wrestling match of all time.
He's gonna have the
if
shirt.
you want to come to Jeffersonville Arena and see the worst wrestling match of all time,
That's
Ben
right.
Sheeran's going to be in it.
Ben Sheeran's the man that's gonna get his butt whipped
Has he
by
ever
Chad
wrestled?
French.
Has he ever wrestled a match before?
Yes, he has.
Yes, he
He's
has.
been beaten by the great Sean Patrick O'Brien, pinned in
Yep.
the middle of the ring, body slam,
R.I.P..
leg drop, WrestleMania 3 finish right there.
Yep.
Died a death. And he's going to die a death gracefully in the middle of the ring of the Jeffersonville Arena as Chad French mercilessly eviscerates him. His blood will be pumping, pouring, pulsating throughout the entire building.
Ben shall cover the fans with his own blood.
And I ain't going to be the one cleaning it up.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Ben Sheeran want this match though. He's been wanting this match. He's been wanting to shut Chad French up for a while now.
Like I believe it's ever since the inception of Podcade, Chad French and Ben Sheeran, they've been at each other's throats. They love each other. They don't love each other, but they hate each other's guts. And you know, we might lose the arena. This might
is
be
a war.
This might be the last match in the history of the Jeffersonville Arena with the kinds of things they're gonna do to each other. These aren't legally licensed trained wrestlers. They
That's
don't know
right.
what the hell they're doing.
This is
they're
a
gonna
fight.
be going for eyes. They're gonna be going for gums. They're gonna
They're gonna tear
Pull
each
their
other's
nuts
ears
off.
off.
They're
Somebody's going to end up with
castrated
gingivitis in this match.
Somebody's gonna end up in jail, Andy.
Exactly. Because someone's gonna get their ass kicked.
Who's the girl in the paint?
It's Thunder Rosa.
No way, is
Yes,
it?
that's Thunder Rosa.
She's freaking changed her life.
Can't you tell that's her paint?
I thought she only painted half of her face.
She always paints half her
think
waist,
she
but
has
she
half
starts
the face
painting
painted.
full.
Does she have the whole face painted?
Oh, I love
She-
Tony
her whole
Storm.
face is painted.
This is such a great gimmick.
That's why it confused me because her whole face was
Oscar
painted.
hit that penny.
And she's
Tony's
dyed her
so-
hair. And she's dyed her hair blonde.
Tony is the perfect wrestler to leave WWE
Yep.
and do her own thing. Like
Because she created
She's got
this character
pinned.
all on her own.
she just did. She just got pinned.
But
Yep.
Thunder Rosa, yes.
Thunder Rosa picked up the
Somebody
win.
else that got pinned that I wasn't I was so surprised at was Lexi Green pinned Adrian Alexander at at the EWA show.
Damn,
What
man,
about that?
man, That was a
Yeah, what
full-on
about that?
intergender tag match. They were kicking each other in the face. Didn't matter who had what in their pants. They were fucking each other up. It was crazy.
Steel Wool picked up Morgan Jane and slammed her like 3 or 4
Oh my God,
times.
the
He really
crowd
did.
was like dead. What the?
Did you hear that
fuck was
slap
that?
when he slapped her in the
Hey,
chest?
you know,
Yeah,
you
that
know,
was-
Steel Wool said equal white, equal left. He
Man,
didn't care.
he must have like if she had anything in her lungs, he probably cleared it all out at that
He
point.
sure
because
did.
He
He chopped
smacked
those
the
two.
hell out of her, boy. It was like plop. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that.
I could hear the sound all the way around the arena. That's how hard he chopped her.
Man,
They got
that Steel
they
Wool
got-
guy is a freaking maniac.
They got Rampage after Dynamite tonight. Doing
Apparently.
3 hours.
3 hours? What?
That's another thing about AEW. You can never keep track of whenever their shows besides Dynamite or air, and it's like, oh, it's all over the place.
Yeah, having a show on Saturday night is so like,
Old school,
Yeah.
silly shit.
yeah, it doesn't work anymore. You don't need it on there. You
It
don't
should
need
have been Ring of Honor, not Collision.
Yeah, they should have named that one.
What a
yeah.
waste Ring of Honor's been.
Exactly. I mean,
I
I've
love
not been
it.
watching it. I've not been able to see it. Why wasn't it on TV? It could have been the show that instead of Collision, it could be Ring of Honor.
This is
Coulda
what I
had
always
Billy
thought. The
Starks
ramp.
going after that belt, like she's
Yeah.
about to be beating. Like she's gonna be beating Joseph Alexander at Podcast.
Exactly.
Well, this
That
is what I
April.
thought Rampage should always be. I thought Rampage should be the female show that was lead by females.
built around Jay Cargill, but that
mean,
never happened.
That was her
No,
show.
No, you don't understand. It's AEW. They can only have 2 to 3 women's matches a taping.
Well, I think that they should have had a bunch of like all women's matches. Maybe have one guys match on Rampage.
I mean, that would have worked.
Anything to
Anything would have been
build
better.
up the women's division. They keep bringing in all these names, and it's like, but
It's
you
like-
still only get 1 or 2 matches a show. Like
It's like for the
Let's
longest
build it
time,
up.
they would build a woman, and then they'd kill her momentum. Just do nothing with her. Tony Storm and Jay
Ruby
Cargill.
Riot. Ruby
Yep.
Riot.
Where the hell
Ruby
she
Riot.
at?
Yeah.
They brought her
came
in like
so
she was-
hot. Yeah, next big thing, killed her multiple times.
Yeah,
now she's just some fucking random person
Yep.
on the roster.
And they've been having her do a relationship thing.
Even
and
Paige isn't that big of a deal anymore.
Paige, yeah, Paige isn't that big of a deal.
I never liked her that. Like, whatever, But
I only liked her in that porno.
You know what? Somebody said it. It wasn't me. Twitter.
It's on X.
Twitter. It wasn't me. X. I didn't say that. That was super funny.
That's right.
Is that video on
X
X?
knows.
I'm gonna have to find
It's
that.
I bet that
been
is.
everywhere.
I've never
You know
seen
who
it.
leaked
I've
it?
never seen it. I've
You
seen
know who
1,000
leaked it?
pornos.
There's-
Brad Maddox.
I've seen 1,000 pornos, and I've never seen that one.
He makes it clear that was him because
She had.
I've even seen One Night in China.
She had a lot of love happening. She
did.
She made a lot of love. Damn it.
What happened to
She
that?
was
Was that a
happy, she
three-way,
was
right?
like-
It was a three-way?
Yeah.
Oh.
And according to Brandon Maddox, he didn't want to do it, but when you love someone so good, you gotta do what they ask.
You put a camera in front of your cock, and then you get.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, when she says, I want another man, and he's gotta be Xavier Woods, you do it.
We've all done that. We've all had.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we all have. We've all had girlfriends that made
Yes,
us make
yes.
pornos.
Bullshit.
Haven't we, Johnny?
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
It's been the cruelest thing.
Triple
that we've
balls,
been
you've
seeing.
done this before. You've had that girlfriend that made you do that
I've
porno.
recommended to girlfriends that maybe we should make one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not exactly
Exactly.
worked.
All of us guys have always said, "Hey, babe, we should
I've
make
never.
a sex tape."
I've
But it'll
never,
be between us.
I've never asked a girl to make a sex tape.
It's all
Never.
the girls wanting you to make the sex.
Yeah, exactly.
We can't all
Exactly.
be the cocksmith that Nice Guy Andy is.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
you know,
right. Hey,
I've
it's
been
never
hit.
too late.
I've been,
He's put a lot of more time in than we have.
yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Check out my OnlyFans.
Hey, my OnlyFans is going strong too.
Swerve.
One night in Brown Eye.
Brown Eye Andy. One night in Brown Eye.
Oh man, I love this.
Exactly.
Swerve's
Prince Nana,
house.
that dude was doing local New Jersey indies, like not doing shit for a decade since ROH stopped using him.
Yep.
And now they bring him back and he blows up with Swerve. I fucking love Prince Nana. I'm so grateful and happy to see.
He's a great
'Cause
man
I
too.
remember him getting the shit beat out of him by Low Key on like one of the first few ROH shows, and now he's the dude. He's bigger than Low Key ever could have been because
He really is.
Do y'all
Because
think
Prince
they-
Nana found what worked.
Do y'all think they dropped the ball by not putting the belt on Swerve already?
Nah,
Not
I
really,
don't think
because
so.
he's still
Slow.
big. He's still got that
So,
push.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the Butcher and the Blade.
But you see,
Now these people, I feel like they fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did.
they were awesome. This one guy, one of them was, well, he was jacked. Was this the one that was fat and now he's jacked?
yep.
Yeah.
He used to have the big curly.
He had the
old-school
long hair
mustache.
and he was
Yep.
fat. Now he's
it's a
jacked.
different mustache.
I love. He's in a major punk band. Every time I die, that's probably wrong, but he's in a big punk band that tours all over the country. And then he was such a big wrestling fan that I think he started in GCW, Game Changer Wrestling.
To be honest, I don't understand why they dropped the ball with the Butcher and the Blade.
Because I guess because maybe they're both kind of older than a lot of the roster. I don't know. Like
Are they gonna like?
they're both in their 40s, I think, Butcher and the Blade. So.
But the sad thing was
Butcher's
that
about to
they
do
were,
a job for Swerve.
Yeah, he's about to
Swerve.
get his ass beat.
Yep,
Yeah.
Swerve's gonna whoop that
Unfortunately.
ass. Because now that's what Blade's become. He's become the guy that puts over Swerve.
The whole yeah.
He used to be the guy that
Is this a
could have at
squash
least-
match? Is this going to
Yes.
squash him or is it
Yeah,
going to actually
he-
wrestle?
I think-
He ain't gonna get
it's gonna
shit
be
in.
squash
He's-
because,
it's over. This is it.
Yeah, they're going to
Yeah,
squash
because
him. They're
of
squashing him.
Blade's not doing anything like he should. I mean, if this was old to
I hate it
AEW,
so fucking
we would have
much,
saw
man.
better. But-
COVID era AEW. That
Yeah.
was the best it was, honestly, when there was all the COVID limitations preventing them from bringing in certain people and doing
Yep.
certain things. That was when it was the most exciting.
Yeah,
That's
they
when
were
they
doing
had the
more creative
alternative.
stuff. Yeah.
Now they do WWE things. Oh, look at that. Swerve's doing that dance for us. Swerve's the man. That's the man that's going to be the next AEW champion right there.
Yeah. And then you're gonna bring MJF back.
Not to
and then-
mention, he killed a man on Lucha Underground. Choked his ass out.
Oh, yeah.
For real?
Yep. Killed the
Yeah.
man and choked his
Literally
ass out.
died. They had to chop up his body to bring him out of the
Yep. And then the man somehow revived with Swerve's powers to become Ricochet again.
Oh wow.
No, it wasn't him.
I understand. Yeah.
But hey, Swerve is that kind of man. He could do it.
Yeah, he can kill
And he-
somebody and still
and he-
wrestle.
He wants barbed wire himself. This man don't care. He'll take barbed wire, he'll wrap it around his muscle, and he'll laugh about it.
He drunk Adam Page's blood, didn't he?
Yeah. No. Yes, he did.
Wouldn't we all drink Adam Page's blood? I mean, it's a delicious drink.
I mean, he was getting his iron in.
He did train a little bit for Jimmy Valiant down in Shawsville, Virginia, just like Crusher Bones forever.
That's right. Crush your bones.
Just uploaded my dad doing one of his first run-ins, and it's the shittiest match you will ever see. Mad Marlin from one of Jimmy Valiant's early trainees against the Rocker, Terry Allen. And it's the worst professional wrestling match you will ever see with a run-in by the man that shot me out of his balls, goddamn it.
Hell
Crush your
yeah!
bones. Hell yeah.
That's where you got your name, right? Tripping balls.
I tripped out of his balls and fell into creation.
And he was loved, and he didn't even realize he was loved. He thought that he was hated by everyone, but the truth was, he was the most loved, and no one forgot about
So
it.
I'm so glad that you've started getting more involved with the actual
Yeah.
I'm
indie
glad.
wrestling.
That's what it's always been in the back of my head as something I would love to do, and I'm glad that I've been able to.
You haven't
obtain
been
a
doing
few
it that
opportunities.
long yet, have you? You haven't been
No, I've
involved.
just been going to shows, and I think sometime last year I brought up, hey, I'd like to do commentary on one match on a show.
So when did you start the whole tripping balls on the X? How long have you been building your X following?
I had Twitter forever. I've had the same Twitter account since I was like way too young to have Twitter, like
Yeah,
13 or years old or something.
Yeah.
But in terms of the tripping balls thing, I think I made that my username deal in about 2020 or 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just making clips and posting clips.
So you started
various
finding
wrestling
clips
promotions.
on Twitter and reposting them.
I mean, just making my own clips.
And then you
just
would go-
watching wrestling, all this, because I always love watching random obscure wrestling, and it's like I want to share this with somebody,
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
and it's like I started doing that, and it's been working out fairly well. And for whatever reason, certain people in wrestling think highly of me, and I'm not going to tell them no.
Yeah, a lot of
right.
people when we first heard about you, it was like this guy was like talking about you, and I was like, well, let's fucking have him on the show. And then and then Bobby wanted to bring you on the show too to talk about your dad.
And that's
then,
why he hit Bobby.
I'm
You are you here? Are you in Lexington?
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay.
I was
Come by
about,
more
I
often.
I was about 5 minutes away recently. I'm about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm real close. Anytime. Man.
Well, any
But
week,
I'm,
man.
I'm working a lot on Wednesdays. That's the
Yeah.
thing. But Bobby Blade is everything. I love Bobby. Of
Bobby's
course.
awesome.
I
Bobby
can't
Blade's
say,
the
I
man.
can't say anything. but
We
positive things
credit
about Bobby
ourselves
Blade.
with bringing Bobby back to wrestling because when we
He deserves so much love and recognition for everything he's contributed. Even if you only want to talk about like his preservation of old tapes and everything, that alone has contributed so much to pro wrestling in this area and the preservation of history. But the fact that he's still able to present himself in such a beautiful way and convey himself like the old school Bobby Blade that he was 20 years ago. It's so awesome that he's around and still able to bring that to local wrestling and elevate those around him.
That's right, because Bobby Blade, the Lone Wolf, is one of Kentucky wrestling's greatest legends.
can you imagine indie wrestling right now without Bobby Blade and Aaron
I
Rose?
couldn't.
Who would
I
be
couldn't.
who would be
Aaron-
doing those? Who would be doing?
I don't see anyone else replacing that.
Who would be doing that?
I should say something about Aaron. Aaron is so kind and so he's so patient and willing to teach and educate those around him, and he just wants the best for the show that he's on.
He's
I'm
involved
just
in
glad-
he's
He's a
involved in
wonderful
so
person.
many promotions.
And
He's
he's so,
involved.
not even in wrestling, everything else he's involved in
Yeah.
outside of wrestling. He's a wonderful, great person.
And I'm just glad that he
grateful to
survived
know him.
survived that medical issue that he had a few years ago.
So, but who would fill their spots if they weren't there? Bobby Blade and
Me.
Eric. Yeah, well,
right. Triple Balls
you're
would.
starting
I'm right.
to. You may do that at some point. You know, I'm glad that you have them and they've took you under their wing to help teach you. You're learning. You're going to learn from
Yes,
two
you
great
will.
guys. Is what I'm trying to get by. You're gonna learn from two really
somebody else-
awesome
Two
guys.
great
And
minds.
also, I have Nick Manawa coming up on a podcast that I'm going to be working with. This is going to be a 4-hour plus show. This is a trial.
That's
by
the guy
fire.
that was XCW down there.
No, he does Gen Next.
Yep,
For Larry
Gen X.
D. He calls their shows with Carmen. Like he was on the recent in
Okay.
Santa Ana.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yep, I know.
Yeah, Nick Manawa, but he's been everywhere for decades. He grew up with the IWA Mid-South. He's seen every bullshit wrestling scheme there is to offer. He's seen everything. He's the most educated 30-something-year-old man there is in wrestling in this area, and I'm so very happy and lucky to be able to work with him, especially in such a situation like this where it's going to be a 3.5, 4-hour show, and there's going to be so many stories to tell.
For a good cause.
Exactly. The here I have it pulled up. The day before Pawcade, there will be. 1 second. I'm sorry. Yes, the day before Pawcade, Wrestlers Rescue Pause for a Cause. It is Berto, we all love Berto, along with Ben Sheeran and Bucks of Muck Catering. We know them from EWA
Yep.
and New
Good
South.
food.
They will be there at 516 Hillcrest Drive, Brandenburg, Kentucky, on April 20th. Berto Hippo, Bucks of Muck Catering. They want as many wrestlers are willing to show up to this animal shelter and help present dogs and cats and get them adopted and get them somewhere safe to be, to live out their lives loved and appreciated.
Such a great cause.
Ben Sheeran and, like I said, Berto. It's the Saturday before Pawcade,
Yeah.
That's right.
Brandenburg, Kentucky.
Can you imagine if Bridget Brody was still alive today?
He'd hate wrestling.
Yeah.
He'd hate it. He hated it all.
And the fans would be
He'd be on Jim Cornette's podcast.
Yeah. Or he'd be going around with a chain inside hand to the crowd.
Exactly.
And just
If
swing that thing.
he'd be like, hell yeah. I mean, I guess I can make some money off these motherfuckers. Let me swing my chain
And
around.
he probably still beat the asses of any of the young wrestlers. He'd be like, your ass is mine, your ass is mine,
Hey.
your ass. Okay, I like you,
Hey,
but your
wanna
ass is mine.
You want to give me $500? I'll come in and beat out your local boy with the chain. I'll beat him.
That's right. And I'll beat those fans' ass because I don't like those fans.
They got.
But you
fucking- they got. Oh shit! I Quit match.
Oh, that's gonna be
I didn't
great.
know that was an I Quit.
Oh wait,
match.
it's I quit match. That's right.
Yep.
That means Edge is quitting.
No, Edge ain't quitting.
Ain't nobody
Edge just
quitting
got
nothing.
Edge just got a big contract. He's not quitting.
Think about it. I quit match. Edge quits. He quits. He goes to Collision. We never hear from him again.
Yeah,
We-
if anybody goes to Collision, we never hear from him again.
And they were like, hey, whatever happened to that Adam Cole guy? Oh, Adam Copeland was on Collision? I don't watch that
He was on
show.
Dynamite. Now he's on Collision. We never heard from him
Saturday
again.
Night 9.
They're still having shows, but nobody's ever heard from
I mean,
him.
think about it. AEW Collision still going on. We got Ricky Starks and them over on Collision. Nobody's heard from them. Where they at on Dynamite?
Ricky Starks. When, and it's not if, it's when he ends up in WWE. He's gonna be fucking.
I think Bill.
Exactly.
I'd almost guess Big Bill's going to go back in WWE.
He should, man.
He
He's-
really should.
I've never seen anybody like improve themselves like that from such a low point in their lives. Like, I wish my fucking father could have fucking listened to Big Bill and learned something.
Yeah,
He might-
yeah.
Might have Crusher Bones in the studio right now.
Yeah, because, you know, I wish that Crusher Bones was still alive, because maybe we'd have him inside the studio and he'd be talking about...
Instead of you, we'd have him.
No, we'd have you.
What Johnny's trying to say is we'd have him there better than you.
No,
it would be a better
I'm trying to
show.
say...
Johnny, you're supposed to be nice to
God.
the guests.
I'm a heel. I'm trying to say triple balls.
I wish he
Crusher Bones
was
together.
here, so we wouldn't have your ass here.
No, we'd have them both
Come on, Johnny,
here.
just tell him that.
No, Andy. I'm trying to say we'd have Crusher Bones and tripping balls together.
Yeah.
He would have been so proud to have anybody recognize him. He
Yep.
truly didn't think anybody gave a shit or would have remembered anything. And there were so many tapes that I could be uploading that I've been lost through, flooding and everything.
Yeah.
I have literally about 10 tapes of his actual wrestling left to upload on my YouTube account. It's about at the end of the amount of tapes I have to offer from his era. And I'm not proud about it. I'm not happy about it. But I'm going to do the best I can with what I have and try to present it in as positive a way as possible.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We thank you. Appreciate you.
We appreciate that. Because if he'd known years ago that he was remembered, maybe he would have been happier. He would have been probably...
Exactly. I need one of you Kentucky promotions. Put him in one of your Hall of Fame.
That's
damn it.
right, because the
13
man...
years all over the place. USWA, Bat of the Bone, NWF, USWF, everywhere, all over the place. Come on, what are we doing?
Exactly.
Maybe we should make that.
And he was a 7-foot tall giant.
Johnny,
Yeah,
talk
we
to
could
Terry.
make
We'll
that
make that happen.
We will make that happen.
He knows exactly who Crusher Bones was.
Exactly.
I know he wasn't the most beloved people by a lot of promoters. He probably fucked him over. He was an alcoholic. He was shady. He had problems. But at the end of the day, he made money when he was there, and he was there for a long time, and he loved what he was doing, and he was proud to be there, and he was proud of everything he ever accomplished. And I wish somebody would step up and recognize him.
That's right,
And
because...
that's the truth. That's something that does bother me. I don't want to name names, but there are certain promotions that know that I've approached, that know who I am, that know what I'm trying to do with my father and to present his legacy in a positive way, and they could easily make that happen, and they haven't. And I hope it happens. I hope it becomes a thing.
Because it matters, because...
It matters to me. It matters to my sister. It matters to my mother. It matters to anybody that ever loved him.
And it matters to
his
Crusher
mother's
Bones.
still alive. I would like to have this happen before his mother passes away, 82, 83 years old. Like I want my dad to be acknowledged for what he wanted to be acknowledged for.
Because he did give it his all when he wrestled.
Fucked up hips, fucked up knees, couldn't walk, falling over, busting his head open in the last years of his life. He was all messed up. And it's because he loved pro wrestling and wanted to give on a show. He wanted to put on a show.
And people have good stories from him, like the whole Ice Tray story where he's calling Ice Tray all the time. And Ice Tray's like, God damn it, my name's not Ice Tray, it's Ice Train.
I haven't. Who told that story?
It was Donnie Green.
Oh my
Yeah, Donnie Green, I knew him. Yeah, they knew him. Really
Dude,
good,
I
man.
remember
Yep.
I was talking with Bobby Blade. If he's listening, he knows. We were talking about Ice Train a lot at this last EWA show. I remember when I was a kid, my dad was like, "Yeah, I'm driving down to Tennessee. I'm going to wrestle on Ice Train from a WCW." And then he gets down there, and it's just some skinny white dude. It's some skinny white asshole that wants some pills. He wants some pills. You got some pills? He didn't have no pills for Ice Train, but nonetheless, he comes back. No, he was clearly ashamed of what the hell he went down and wrestled. He's like, shit. Anyway, Ice Train, hope you're healthy and happy.
Yep.
and not wanting pills
That's right.
from various wrestlers.
That's right.
Damn pills.
Hey, sometimes those pills be getting you.
Yeah, Crusher Bones has a couple problems, but I don't know about no pills.
Exactly.
Not,
But they really should they really should acknowledge Crusher Bones.
yes.
Because he had done so
Was
much
he called
for
Ice
wrestling.
Train Ice Tray?
Yeah.
That alone, I mean, recognize him.
Exactly.
Ice Tray.
He gave Ice Train that new name, the new beautiful nickname of Ice Tray. He was telling him, pass me those bills, Ice Tray. And Ice Train finally snapped on him about getting called Ice Tray.
That's my dad's sense of humor. Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
funny. That's funny.
They should definitely acknowledge him because
This is-
he did.
So
he
they're
did
about to
give
start-
his life for 13 years.
They're about to start this match here.
Oh, who's gonna quit, Andy? Who's quit?
I
That's gonna
don't
be
know.
That Adam
You know,
Copeland guy's going to Collision.
yeah,
now,
I don't
Andy.
know. You know, I think that the whole thing they dropped the ball when they couldn't use Edge. You know, the word Edge.
What Adam Copeland's
I
going to be?
mean, they got the music.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
they
like
should
that's about
they
it.
should name him corner of the table then.
Yes, corner of the table because he can't be
The
Edge
rated
no
R
more.
superstar corner of the table.
That's right, corner of the table.
He's kind
no
of
longer an
jacked, man.
Edge.
He's kind of jacked. You know.
I mean, he's always been jacked a little bit, but Christian's going to quit this man. He's going to be like, "You're going to Collision." Adam Copeland's going to be like,
Where
"All
are
right."
they? Are they?
They're in Toronto, I
Okay.
think.
Yep,
They're in
Toronto, Canada, because that's where Edge wants to be.
Crowd is lit up. And
They're
you know,
very-
since
Oh, they're
Yeah.
full up there today.
Edge's last match in WWE was with Sheamus, and Sheamus hasn't wrestled since then. I don't know what's going on
Yep,
with
the reason
Sheamus.
why is because Edge beat his ass so bad that
Speared him so
Sheamus
bad.
couldn't live.
Oh, he's going to spear him. It's going to be over. It's going to be a
it's gonna
squash
over in
match.
3 minutes.
He's had the wedding ring on.
But wait, Andy, if he spears him, he can't say I quit.
Oh,
Yeah.
the girl. in
He's
the
going
front
to jump
row
out of
so
the. He's
happy.
going to jump. Oh,
No, he
that
gonna
was
do a
nice.
baseball slide drop
That was a
kick.
nice one. That was a nice one. Do you think that Adam Copeland's going on the top rope on this one?
Maybe, because everyone that's
Yeah.
Adam Copeland's going to do a big top rope move.
I mean, how crazy can these two old guys get? You know? Oh,
Exactly.
they're going out to the
Crazy.
crowd. They're going out to the
Oh, they're
crowd.
going to beat each other.
I mean,
Can someone please
you know,
grab someone's beer and throw it inside the other's
let's
face?
be honest. We saw about Chris Michaels, Stan Sierra. They're in the same age range. They beat
Yeah.
the hell out of
Okay.
each other. They,
Yeah.
All right.
they beat each other from pillar to post.
And
The
we
same
did see
kind of deal.
Sting go, you know, crazy
Yeah,
over
absolutely.
some.
Went through broken glass and
Hey,
Wow.
You missed Chase Stevens getting his ass beat by Chris Crow. Chris Crow.
Oh, look, he took off somebody's.
Chris Crow threw Chase Stevens over the barricade into the crowd. And I don't think that was planned.
He took off somebody's
Chris Crow-
Brewers. The Brewers.
they're
Like-
in the penalty box.
Oh,
it's hockey.
depending on the hockey
season.
jerseys, they're gonna have a hockey match, hockey fight.
They
He's
really
wearing
are.
the
Yeah,
blue.
that's exactly what's happening.
Oh, hockey fight. Oh, they just had to wear hockey jerseys to do
They're
the hockey
they're
fight
actually
this time.
punching each other, ain't you? Oh God!
That is how a hockey fight looks like. Andy.
Toronto
a
Maple
goose
Leafs.
egg.
Wow, the Maple Leafs are just terrible. Like they just scare me. Those Maple Leafs do.
Those Maple Leafs are scary people.
Oh shit!
And where's the blood? You gonna bleed, Christian?
It's gonna happen.
Somebody's bleeding in this
Yeah,
match.
for sure.
Not on that
it's probably
cool
gonna be Adam
jersey
Copeland.
Climbing
though.
up in the balcony. Up in the
What if he
stand.
does end up bleeding
I
on
do
that
like
blue?
that jersey though. I think I want
It
one of
looks
those.
good in the blue and white.
I want one
I never
too.
saw that in WWE. You never had colors like that.
He really didn't. I can't believe that he
Do you-
waited.
You remember when he came out to Rob Zombie
Yep.
back in like 20 years ago? That's the
Way
music
back.
AEW needs to get is that Rob
Yep.
Zombie music. That was the shit.
They need to bring that back because
Never
that was
gonna
his
stop,
great one.
man, Never gonna stop.
Because really, he don't need to be the rated R superstar now.
Shit, they got a parrot on roller skates? What the hell kind of commercial? Stupid Pet Tricks.
What?
All right, this is a shout out, Stupid Pet Tricks, TBS.
That's right. I want to see that because stupid pet tricks is what makes me happy.
That
I have
that
pets
show
at home.
sounds pretty stupid.
Yeah.
It does sound pretty stupid, but it's got
What?
that sexy
It's
Sarah
Pet
Silverman.
Tricks.
Stupid
You hate
Patriots.
pets? You hate
Oh, I love the whole. I always love the banging into the garage door
That's right.
shot.
Bang him into the garage
I'll let
door.
him drink
Oh,
it.
look, he's drinking. He's gonna pour it onto him, isn't he?
Come on now.
Well, Edge should get drunk before he wrestles Christian. Wow,
Oh,
it's
well, oh, so
unprofessional.
women-
Women's room.
He's
They
gonna
go
throw him
to
in the women's bathroom. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Old Kevin Sullivan, Benoit.
Oh my
shit.
God.
Great
He wants to
American
go. He
Bash.
wants to go to the women's area.
Oh, he ran in there,
Oh, look,
didn't
the
he?
women are running. The women are getting the hell out of there.
Did
That's
Christian
incredible.
Christian run in there? I guess he did, didn't he?
Yep.
He fleed
Come on, cameraman, go follow them.
into the women's
Really?
toilet.
Yeah.
You left out a whole shot of what Edge did at Christian
He
before
ought to
throwing
stick
him
the
out
free tampons up in his ass or something.
I mean, there was a chance for it,
Yeah.
but the
Might be some
cameraman didn't
bleeding
follow.
down there too, you know.
That's true. Ain't no leakage. Vince man would love that.
Oh God.
But guess what? Vince is fired. He's gone. He's done.
No
The
more
man is
anal-
gone forever.
Oh, they're taking him back to. He's taking him back to the ring. It's like,
I
oh
would have
no,
liked. Oh, yeah, that's right.
He
Christian,
escaped.
Christian, get the hell out of there. Get
He's
back
running
to the
back.
backstage.
he escaped. Why did Christian escape from him?
Because Christian's scared, Andy. He's seeing a new side of Adam Copeland tonight.
Shit.
Oh, headbutt.
He didn't want to wrestle him.
That was a crazy move there. Nobody's seen that before. The
Actually,
headbutt.
we've seen a headbutt so many times.
Have we?
Yep.
I haven't seen
Oh,
one of those.
he just knocked Christian's ass
Oh,
with a
damn.
punch
That's
down those stairs.
That's a rough tumble to take for somebody that had all those head injuries and
Yep.
his whole career.
Adam Copeland says, "Fuck your head, Andy."
He
It's
threw
like
him
when,
down the steps. Those steps are crazy too. At our arenas, those steps
Yep.
are nuts.
You remember when the Stone Cold came back and he took that suplex in the concrete?
Yep,
And
I remember
Kevin
that.
Owens, like, damn, man.
That
you-
was crazy.
Calm down, man.
Especially since his neck injury. And it was pretty crazy. He just threw Christian over the guardrail. Now he's coming back over the barricade.
Adam Copeland's jacked. Especially his back. His back is jacked, ain't he?
Yep, he pretty much is. Look at Christian. Look at Christian. This man's rejuvenated his career since saying, "I don't care about your daddy."
Oh, the
Oh, of the ladder. You need Matt and Jeff Hardy
Tripping
come out
balls.
and help.
Trip Balls never wrestled
That's
Christian.
a small.
I'm telling you, you don't want to be across from Christian because for some reason he has this obsession with hating on people's dads.
That's a small ladder. Why? Like why?
That's a good point.
Get a
He
dirt.
loves a small,
get a
small
fucking
ladder.
Darby Allen
I
ladder
would
there,
love
big guy.
I would love to have Christian Cage be like,
That's not going to be.
Yeah.
That's not
Your
even long enough to
father's
go
dead.
across there.
And then he'll be like,
hey,
I'm your
Crusher
stepdaddy.
Bones is dead.
And then he'll be like, now I'm your stepdaddy.
I'll take it. Whatever.
What's he-
I mean, he took Mama Wayne already. He said,
Jeez, that's crazy.
she's a hottie though.
Okay, there you go. He found it.
He finally found a ladder that works. Why did he grab that small ladder?
No, that's the same ladder, ain't it? Yes, the
Yeah,
same
that's
ladder.
the
They
same
just
ladder.
didn't go across like he wanted it to.
His ideal sucks.
Ah,
Oh, elbow to the face. Christian going up on
Christian's
top
like,
of that ladder.
oh, I'm up on the ladder. You don't have to throw me
He's
on it
grabbing
now.
him by the hair. He's bringing. Oh, nope. Headbutt stop. He's
It looks
punching
like
him.
the table's set up kind of weird, differently. Like they have
It does.
a barricade around it. That's,
Uh-huh.
I guess, for this deal that they're doing right here.
Maybe this spot.
Okay,
Here.
oh.
Oh, what is this?
Oh,
Oh
execution
my
on the
God, he
ladder.
bounced! Jesus,
Edge-o-matic.
he bounced off that shit.
You guys are too old to be doing that stuff. Come on.
For real, like
Come
I
on,
don't-
Andy.
I don't
I
They're
just
not
wanted
that
to.
old.
I just wanted to see him
They
just
are.
kind of like.
Andy, you wanted this. You said I want to see.
I
Adam
never
Copeland
wanted.
in
I
them
never wanted to
fights.
see this match. I don't. I
This
don't,
is Edge-o-matic right here.
I don't want to see these two old guys beat up each other. I really don't want
You
to see
sure
this.
they're old, Andy? Because Edge is pretty jacked, and old people don't.
Well, he's jacked, but he's still like.
He's got rods in his neck and everything.
Yeah, they still got. Yeah, they got rods in their neck, and
I don't think that Adam Copeland cares for some reason.
well, he didn't do it to himself. He did it to Christian.
I mean, his legs are still hitting the ladder. He's doing it to himself as well.
Oh, he's setting up the ladder. He's gonna. Oh,
Oh, he's got it upside down.
he's
Why is it upside down, Adam?
Is he gonna like? Is it gonna like? Oh,
I know what he's going to do.
he's got an idea. He's got
It's
an
gonna be,
idea.
it's going to be the worst
They haven't
idea
worked.
ever.
They haven't worked this out. He's
Oh, he's
gonna.
picking him up.
Oh shit!
Oh, dropped him on top of the ladder
Just
bearings.
the pinches and the bruise.
Oh man, that
That has to hurt.
yeah. What about Uncle Perry or whatever his name is? Did they call him Uncle something? Uncle the kids call Christian Uncle whatever.
Daddy. He's daddy.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. She's worried about him.
uh-oh.
It looks like Christian became her daddy.
Yeah,
Baby
Dada.
Christian.
Christian is becoming everybody's daddy there tonight.
Sister Christian.
This is why Adam Cole is jealous right now. He's mad because Christian became people's daddies and he's not.
Yeah.
He's saying, Christian, I'm going to beat your ass because I want to be daddy.
Has anybody tried to get the other person to say I quit at all yet?
I don't
Not yet.
think so.
And they've had several chances.
This is going to go on till Saturday.
No, this is going to go
It's
on.
going to be continued to Saturday.
No, this is
6-hour
going to go on
podcasts.
until about April 25th. They're going to wait all the way to April 25th.
How about April
It's got to be a Saturday.
21st?
Yeah, they're going to be like, You know what? We're
Uh-oh.
going to try to stop the other show from happening.
There's a table.
Yeah, we got the table set against the barricade. Adam Copeland's got something playing for Christian right now.
He's going to put him through that table, I'd say, or he's going to. Usually when you set up the table, you go through it.
Yeah, that's true. That is a tradition.
He's going to spear.
jump
Yeah,
off
maybe,
the
maybe,
steps.
no, what if he does put him to the table, though?
He's going to try spear. He's going through.
Right into the barricade.
No, he licked Brown. Oh,
Oh,
dang, that had to hurt Edge's
that hurt.
face.
Yeah.
Adam Copeland just got slammed into the ring post by Christian.
Where's the glass at? Y'all need some glass.
Yeah, we need some glass here. Come on. Chop, chop. Y'all gotta make Darby Allin's spot look bad.
Darby Allin broke his damn foot, didn't he?
Yeah.
But it's because, like, why did they even have him wrestle a couple days after he went off through the glass and all that shit? And then it's the next match they had him on, Dynamite, where he broke his foot. It's like,
Yeah.
why was he even wrestling? He's
Exactly.
about to leave and go climb Mount Everest or
Well,
whatever.
yeah.
Oh, Edge is bleeding.
Yep. I knew it. Someone was
Busted.
gonna bleed. Edge was gonna be the one to
This
bleed.
is
the table.
crazy. What
To
the
the table.
fuck?
Oh, off
Oh my god.
and it only broke the end of the table.
That
Yeah.
looked way worse for Christian.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
Adam Cole's like, "You okay there, buddy? You okay?"
Hell
That's-
no,
this
he's
is what
not.
it's
It
supposed to
doesn't
act
matter
like.
what he says. He ain't okay.
Christian is right now thinking,
Oh,
"I should not have
shit.
jumped off
Oh.
that top rope."
Yeah, what the hell? Oh, that was. Oh.
Oh my god, that was even
He
worse
landed,
here on
he
replay.
landed pretty good. He
was
landed
like-
pretty good. I really think AEW has their outside pads are a lot thicker than anybody else's.
Apparently, I mean, do they look thicker?
They look thicker, I think.
I mean,
Oh, he's got the ladder again. Oh, Christian's got the
do
ladder
they
this
have
time.
crash pads
Christian's
too?
got the ladder this time.
Christian's smart. He's gonna put Adam Copeland through it. He's going for a decapitator.
Yeah.
Oh,
Capitator.
wait a minute, the decapitator don't look like that. Oh, there it goes. Now we go.
Yeah.
Now we're cooking.
Catapult.
Oh, yeah. That sucked.
He just decapitated Adam Copeland.
So
I love it.
We got like
I do too.
9 more minutes of this match left, looks like.
He's kicking that.
He's asking me, is he going to quit?
Oh, okay. He finally asked.
You should say, kiss my
Ask
ass.
him. Ask him away. Oh, but look, Christian's like, nope. You're gonna get some more abuse before you can say I quit.
I quit.
I quit. I quit.
Didn't
yeah.
Vince McMahon do that to
No, the Rock.
Mankind?
The Rock did that.
Yeah.
The Rock.
Mankind.
Because of Mankind during Southern Night, he said, "You
And
will
a
never
tape
make me
recorder.
say I quit. I quit. I quit." And then Rock puts the mic to Mankind's face, and they just replay that whole
Attitude
footage of him
Era
saying,
silliness.
"I quit. I quit. I quit." Not to mention that the Rock beat his ass with those chair shots.
Oh, yeah, man.
The Rock went over.
Y'all remember the chair shots that Rock did to Ken Shamrock? Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh.
He's just kneeling.
Oh,
waiting for-
yeah.
The Rock had some mean ass chair shots
Really?
to people's
But
heads.
has he ever taken one? Like,
I don't think so.
The only time that he's ever taken one, they've always been soft.
He took
But
one from Stone Cold, though, I
his are
think.
hard
Remember
as
that one he
hell.
took from Stone Cold? He took
Yeah.
a nice shot from Stone
That was a nice hard
Oh,
one. but
they hit each other's
anyone else ain't
shoulders. They just
Yep, they-
speared each other.
They did the classic spear spot.
They speared each other. Ugh.
Why is it that only Adam Copeland's bleeding so far?
Because Christian just say, I ain't about
Nah.
that blood.
Nah, Christian's doing the Brock Lesnar thing. He's like, they don't work. No, actually, he's doing the Hulk Hogan thing. He's like, they don't work for me, brother.
I don't bleed, brother.
I don't bleed. I just wrestle out here. You can bleed, but I'm not gonna bleed. This ain't how things work, brother. Man, both of them are down, and this Rick Knox guy is pissing me off because I don't like him as a referee. And it's worse because Audrey Edwards likes to try to steal the show for some reason. She's like, oh my God, guys, I'm the referee of this match. You should like me more than you do these wrestlers.
Rampage is who's gonna be on Rampage? Ricky.
Takeshita
There's
and
Ricky Stark.
Rocky
Is that
Romero?
See,
Rocky Romero?
Why is Ricky Starks only on that show and not Dynamite?
Street Fight. Julia. and
That's gonna be a good one.
Sky,
That's gonna be a fun match right there.
Willow and Chris.
Yeah, Chris Statlander and the other one.
Rampage.
I got a rampage for you. Christian's all drunk right now.
Yeah,
Look
Christian
at him.
Been drinking. He's like, I'm out of here.
The sad part is that Edge was the one that was drinking those beers.
Just quit, man. Just like frick it, I'm out of
Yeah,
here.
he did quit. He's like, fuck, I ain't going to continue
It
this
almost
match.
pretty much like he quit, didn't it?
Yep, he quit. Why ain't they calling the match?
Yeah,
he quit.
he's
walking away.
He's walking away.
He's done.
He's done. He's quit.
He told him, I quit. He even did a hand sign. He said, I quit this show.
This is live right now, huh?
Yep. Adam Copeland's like, you ain't quitting on my watch. You going to have to get your ass
shit.
beat and say it on the mic. Oh, are they going to fight here inside town? Let's do it.
They're in a tanning
do it,
bed
boys.
booth. They're in a tanning bed booth now. Looks like.
They're getting a tan, Andy. They're getting a tan. I mean, can Edge even tan more than he is now?
I know, right? He's been even against the tanning bed lights.
That has to hurt to be burned on the tanning bed.
Oh, he's gonna put him off this. He's gonna go off this.
Yeah, they're going off the stage.
Yeah, they're going off the stage. They got
Someone's
something
going
set
off
up.
that stage.
Oh yeah, somebody's. Oh, he's
And
getting
then we
speared
might
off the
see an
stage.
I
Is
quit.
he getting speared off the stage? I think so.
Yep, probably is.
I'm out calling it right now. Speared off the stage.
Spear.
Hit him
Come
one
on,
more
Edge.
time.
You know you want to spear him.
No,
Or
he's
he's just going to pick him up and power slam. Nope. That's not power slam. He's going to tell him he's going to do a snake eyes.
There they go. They're going off.
Oh, he's going to catapult him.
Slingshot, catapult, whatever.
off the.
I would have preferred the spear. Well, that was not cool at all.
That was the worst
choice.
off the stage.
Yeah. That was the worst one I've ever
Hey
seen.
man, I think I'm gonna catapult you off the stage.
Chris is like, cool.
And then I'm gonna take
I'm
the-
not going to land how you want me to.
And then
though.
I'm gonna take the steps down to get you.
Yeah, Adam comes like, this shit's too high for me. I'm not going to
I'm not jumping down there. Freaking, I'm taking the steps.
Hey, going to go grab him a ladder. He could be like, now I can climb down here.
He's selling it good, though.
Yeah, he is. I just wish they'd landed better.
Oh, he's got the.
Oh, he messed up the curtain.
You gotta put him in the damn hockey goal.
Wow, we have turned this into a hockey match.
He's gonna put him in the hockey goal, right?
That's
gonna
a
make him
hockey
quit.
goal. Oh, he's about to throw that puck into it.
You think they're playing to the hockey fans tonight?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Because
What a.
so far we've been seeing a lot of
This
hockey.
is the weakest I quit match I've ever seen in my life.
Yep, even when there is blood. Like I was expecting something different from that catapult. When he landed,
Oh yeah,
He
I
landed
was
feet
like,
first.
I thought that it had something set up where he was gonna like spear him off the stage. That would have been freaking.
that would have been 10
Awesome,
times
wouldn't it?
better.
Catapult.
I mean,
Let's
the
just-
catapult works, but the spear would have been a lot better for that spot.
Let's just walk around like we're tired and beat each other up with. I'm gonna put you through the
Ab
hockey.
Ab
goal.
Copeland's telling him, he's saying to him, he's saying, dude, why did we say an I quit match? Why couldn't we make this a one-on-one
What
regular
else?
match?
What else hockey could they do? Like they could.
Chris is sitting there, he's like, come on, Adam, don't hurt me, Adam.
Oh, who's this coming out
I'm
the
your
back?
daddy, Adam.
His girlfriend, his wife.
Mother
Yep.
Wayne.
She's gonna shove it
Mama
up his
Wayne.
ass. Oh, I thought she was gonna shove it up his ass.
Dick hit. Dick hit.
Yeah, she shoved it right up his bung hole.
She's no like Adam Copeland.
No, who does?
She could have hit him side back of the head. Instead, she chooses to hit him side there.
Yeah,
A man's most precious area.
she hit him in his wiener.
He's gonna break it on him.
He's a wiener.
It looks like he's about to break that hockey stick across his back.
He's going. Yeah, he's going. Oh yeah, we knew that was
That
coming.
looked good.
That looked real.
That's a great moment. Right
That's-
there.
Stab him
Oh,
with it.
oh, now you
Now
got,
stab it through his
he got-
heart
he
because he's
got
a.
stake him. Come on,
Yeah,
Christian.
he's a vampire. Put it through his heart.
Stake him, Christian. You know you want to. That's why you still got the hockey stick.
That's got.
It's sharp and it's nice.
Shove it in his eyeball.
This must happen. Stake him. Oh wait, he just
I love
hucked the
Hat
puck.
trick.
I love him so much.
Me too.
Hat
he just
trick.
hucked the puck. He took that puck all the way to the crowd. Can you see it? The crowd is enjoying that, grabbing that invisible puck right now. Oh, now he's beating the hell out of him.
Oh,
with
he's
that
actually
hockey stick.
freaking hitting him too. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
see
They
the
always hit
bruises
him. The
on
weapons
back?
are real.
Oh my god.
The weapons always hit
Oh
their opponent.
yeah. He's actually hitting him.
They always hit. Everyone tries to say that these weapons are rubber. They're
He's
not.
hulking up.
They're
Yeah.
actually real.
Oh yeah, he's jacked too. Look, I'm jacked too. I just don't want to take my shirt off.
Yeah, they got
Oh,
that
Mom
turtleneck
Wayne is
on.
liking what she's seeing because she's waving her hands out of the air. Oh man, she's getting all horny about it. What has this man been doing to Nick Wayne's mom?
Horny and corny.
Oh, you know what? He know what he's been doing.
I mean, he did become Nick Wayne's stepdaddy, and all it took was disrespecting the original Wayne.
Buddy Wayne.
That's right.
Talk to me, Copeland,
Is his
old
nose
boy.
purple?
Copeland is going to.
Who's Edges? Adam Copeland's. Yeah,
Looks like it.
it looks like it is.
It's over.
Oh,
Is it over?
No, he's not over. No, we just still got.
Ain't over yet.
Oh, it's
you're right about that. You know, AW always goes a little bit past.
Yeah, he's looking for something.
Because they want to do 3 hours now.
He's looking for a tool chest or something.
Hey, did y'all notice that they got Real
chair.
Energy at the stage
Concerto.
too?
Concerto.
Oh, we're gonna get a concerto. I quit.
There's another. Yeah, concerto.
This might backfire though. You never know.
This is my favorite hockey move.
I love this hockey move. It's the best ever. Tripping. It's the greatest ever created. That when you take 2 chairs and you puck them.
Oh,
It
barbed
just
Oh, barbed wire
that's
chair.
my favorite right there.
Yeah, barbed wire chair.
steel chair.
He's
The
gonna
barbed wire.
somebody's gonna get their eye poked out
Christian's
with that.
gonna. Yeah, someone did. Someone will definitely. Hey, Adam Copeland, if you're awake, raise your hand. You don't want to get barbed wired now, do you?
Just quit.
And
Look
stab
at
him
that.
some too.
Stab him. Stab him.
What is Christian thinking?
Stab him.
Christian has gone beyond just being Christian. He's gonna do a
Put the
concerto.
white one down.
I love this. He's about to take that barbed wire and he's about to
think you
smack.
want the other one on the bottom.
Yeah, the white one should be on the bottom, man.
Yep, he's about to smack him with a barbed wire chair. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Look,
come on.
Oh, that
see,
hurt.
he took too long.
Oh yeah, Christian's definitely getting hit with
Christian
this.
just heard saying now. Oh, Christian can fight. Nope. Christian stopped him. No blood for Christian. Christian told him, I told you, that don't work for me.
Uh-oh, what
Pretty-
is
I'm
impaler?
pretty old on the. Nope. He reversed it. Oh, he got out of it. Adam Copeland couldn't do it.
Hockey. Oh,
Nice hockey stick.
That's what else hockey they can do.
Yep.
oh, he's
Oh,
gonna do
look,
the whole
the glass glows thing that he's been doing in WWE.
It's
They
over.
brought.
It's over.
thing. Oh, boom, boom. Oh, boom,
Unless
boom,
Nick
boom,
Wayne
boom,
shows
boom.
up.
Did he quit?
Put the stick in. He can't say
Oh,
it.
he's pulling his dick out.
I
He's
mean,
pulling
why-
his penis out.
Why did you have your ropes? Oh no! Now he's using the rope.
Oh, he's choking the shit out of him now. He's using the
Oh,
fishing
man.
line on him.
Oh man!
He can't even
What's
talk.
going on now? He can't talk now,
His
Adam.
tongue in-
Adam, you can't make him say I
That's
quit
over.
if he can't.
Oh,
there we
what's
go.
this? Oh,
See, I told
okay.
you.
It's
Nick
still
Wayne
over.
and Killswitch.
Yeah, Kill Switch is out there. Nick Wayne's out there.
They're gonna beat him until he says I quit.
Yeah.
Chris like, I'm gonna just lay here and let you guys do all the work for me. I'm tired. I'm old, and I just can't wrestle no more.
Got to deal with a bunch
he
of
gonna
kids.
let Mama Wayne do it all. Wait, Mama Wayne should go get the chair with the
Slap.
barbed wire.
Oh, she slapped the shit out of him. How's he going to survive that?
Done for.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Who's these guys?
What
Matt
is?
Menard
I just want to know,
Garcia.
what do these guys have a connection with Adam Copeland? Huh?
One of them's Canadian.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's why.
That's what it is. They're Canadians. They're Canadians is what
This
it is.
story is weird.
Oh, they're Canadians is what it is.
Where's the blood though? Where's the blood though? Kill switch.
Yeah, Kill Switch.
You ain't got a mask on, so your blood ain't.
I
Gonna
think
be coming
Jack
out of
Perry
head.
should run out there now and help everybody.
No, Jack Perry's gonna come out there with glass and be like, "You see this?
Oh,
Real glass. Cry me a river."
Oh, he's going to the top. He's going up the. Oh, he's going to do Darby
He has
Allin.
forgotten all about Christian.
He's going to do Darby Allin.
Just break his fucking
Oh no!
neck.
Someone get some glass.
Oh, Darby Allin. That
Darby
was
Allin-
straight out of Darby Allin's
that.
book right there,
He
baby.
stole Darby Allin's whole playbook.
Yeah, that, he should have done that. That's Darby Allin's thing, man.
Exactly. He stole the coffin drop, but he did it in verse.
Oh, they got the handcuffs.
Handcuffs, yeah.
Oh look! Hey, keep those away from Chris Michaels. He don't like
Oh,
that.
he's going. They're going to. You think they're going to turn on Copeland here in a minute?
I don't know. I just don't understand why they have to have Daddy Magic there. Because last couple months,
Daddy
year,
Magic's turning.
He's not done anything.
They're turning, aren't they? You think they're turning?
They
on
should
Copeland?
turn. I mean, they should turn. That'd be the only thing that they'd be doing that was interesting. I don't understand why they're even here. I mean, we've not seen them do anything of note lately.
Garcia was in that. He wasn't he in that tournament? He was in the tournament last tournament. There.
Look at Nick Wayne. He's happy. Nick Wayne's finally getting it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
They slapping this bitch.
His mama. His mama, no.
They slapping the taste out of her. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
she's gonna get handcuffed too.
Oh, she likes being handcuffed, though.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
You know she
Oh,
she
nope,
likes
nope.
to be
She ran.
handcuffed.
She like, nope. You're not handcuffing me. I heard about that from Chris Michaels. I mean, they did handcuff Chris Michaels, and it took
did.
about 7 or 6 minutes for him to just
They
get
turning
unhandcuffed.
they were turning on
Oh man,
Christian there for a minute. Oh, he spared him. He's going to quit now.
this seems like the only way that Edge could beat Christian.
Yeah, with help.
Yeah.
Cheating.
He needed help.
Cheating.
At least Christian's help wasn't even some unknown guy.
He's cheating.
Oh look, that's Daniel Garcia.
Damn, Copeland's cheating.
I would only care if Daniel Garcia starts breaking out into dance. Oh,
Oh,
never
what's
mind.
he
He
getting
ain't.
now?
Oh, is this how they're gonna make him say I quit?
What is this? Spike Dudley's suitcase?
He stole Spike Dudley's idea for
Spike
Spike.
Dudley's
No,
suitcase.
actually, he stole Barbie, and he just put spikes on it.
What did it
What,
say
a
Spike
guitar
on? Oh,
there?
that's that thing he's got with all those
Is
nails
it
on
that
it.
2x4 with
Yeah,
nails?
he's got all that new. Yeah,
What?
he's got some kind of new that he brung out last week.
Is he kicking him side to side? It looked like he was
Kicking his nuts.
That's
He's
his-
kicking him right in his
That
nuts.
is the most cruel thing I've ever seen
No,
you do,
you should.
Adam.
You can't do that to a man. There, Adam's turning the heel.
And then Rick just smacked his face like that.
No, somebody-
What's up with that, Rick?
What if somebody put a lock on the?
Rick is
see-
the worst referee I've ever
It's a
seen.
big giant toothbrush.
Janice from.
Yeah, he stole Janice. He stole Abyss's entire
Yeah,
thing.
that's a business deal.
Oh, it's a big giant
And he
toothbrush.
just jabbed him.
And they cut off. Oh no!
Oh my God, the
What-
lights went out.
What the hell was the lights out?
What the heck?
Why did the lights go out?
What the hell? What's
After
going on?
Literally 3
It's
seconds.
a giant
I am
toothbrush.
confused.
Hit him with the giant toothbrush again.
I
The
am
lights-
The
so
lights are supposed
confused.
to go out, aren't they? Or no?
He quit.
Sting will come out now.
He's back.
Christian,
I
Christian
didn't quit, you bitches.
quit.
I'm not quitting. Fuck y'all.
Back from retirement.
AEW
He's
needs
gonna
me.
come down from the rafters and
I'm
he's
the-
gonna be like, I didn't quit at all. Y'all didn't hear me say I quit. I just said, I'll see ya whenever.
The rated R stupid star fucking just won.
What the
New
fuck
champ.
is the point?
Yeah, and he had Garcia and
I'm sorry.
Daddy come out.
I'm sorry. I don't like this.
Yeah,
The thing, the nail, the 2x4 with the nails is
Oh.
not good. That's no good.
they're just
That was
go-
a business.
they're
thing.
just going way too much over.
Why
That
do
the-
you
was
still
weird
business?
then when they did
They
that.
like
Exactly.
Tony Khan likes graffiti, doesn't he? What the fuck?
New champ.
Yeah,
Gotta put it
I feel disrespected now.
The-
They gave Christian back the belt immediately after Adam Copley beat him at the pay-per-view, and now he wins it on a fucking dynamite.
That's the dumbest looking.
with a
fucking
giant
thing.
toothbrush.
It really
It's so
is.
stupid.
It's a fucking giant toothbrush.
It looks like some BDSM. Fucking
Do they think
type-
that I'm supposed to care that Adam Copeland just won that title?
I mean, he just kicked him in his nuts like 100 times. What the fuck?
Christian made that title the most relevant title that they've ever had, and he loses it just like that.
he'll get it
Because
back? So.
Yeah, he will. But then that makes this whole pointless.
Yeah,
Yeah, the TNT title.
I really don't. And it's not even on TNT. It's fucking TBS.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the greatest title ever. That one is.
Just put it on Rampage, man, or what? Collision.
Yeah, put on Collision. Nobody
It's
watches
not that
Collision.
hard to make it make sense.
Yeah, he's going
Yeah.
to Collision now.
We won't watch.
Where you going now, Copeland? I'm going to Collision.
And you go like, I'm taking this TNT title.
I'm
taking
retiring.
because it's on TNT. And we're gonna be like, nope, we don't watch that show.
I'm retiring
Former New South Tag Team Champions,
early
the
today.
Gun Club.
Yep, and you know the whole acclaim thing with them was the stupidest idea because they didn't even do what they were supposed to do when they formed together.
Is Rampage on tonight? I guess.
Yeah.
I guess
Are we going
so.
to watch that, or are we going to end this thing, guys?
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, we got to
Yeah,
We've
we
been here
gotta
2
go.
hours. At this point, I'll let everybody say their byes. Go ahead and say bye, Johnny.
I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been commenting, to everyone that's been watching, to everybody that watched me do my thing, to everybody that's watched Tripping Balls tonight.
Yes.
Because Tripping Balls is
Thank
the
you.
man. Yeah, thank you, Andy, for being
thank you,
such a
buddy.
great guy.
I am. I'm awesome.
And you know what? Stay nice, everybody, because the podcast God has bestowed you His wisdom.
Triple Balls, is your turn?
Tripping Balls. At Is This Wrestling on X.com. at Crusher Bones Forever on YouTube. Pawcade coming up April 21st. Big show in Jeffersonville, Indiana at the arena. And the day before that, Pause for a Cause, Berto and Hippo with Ben Sheeran and various other wrestlers showing up at the 516 Hillcrest Drive, Brandenburg, Kentucky. A big event happening right before a Pawcade, all about the animals.
All about the animals.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
Good cause.
Thank you.
Guys, I want to thank everybody for watching the Nice Guy Indie podcast tonight, and go over to the Facebook page, like, share, comment on all of our reels and all of our content over there. That helps the podcast really big. It helps pay the bills around here. Thank you guys for coming in. Trim Laws coming in. Thank you for coming in. Glad to see you starting to commentate on independent pro wrestling.
Book me.
Guys, tomorrow night, not tomorrow night, Friday night, Fleming Neon Middle School down there in wherever that's at, Fleming Neon. Check out Appalachian Fleming, Kentucky. Appalachian Pro Wrestling, Appalachian Mountain Pro.
Hate those belts.
Appalachian Mountain Pro Wrestling is having a big
Appalachian Mountain Wrestling.
Appalachian
AMW.
Mountain Wrestling is having a big old.
Where's Bro coming from?
They're having a damn cage match down there. Stan Sierra versus Chris Michaels. Go check them out, guys.
And if you do go to see Appalachian Pro Wrestling, you might not see Stan Sierra versus Chris Michaels.
Yeah, don't see the one I was talking about. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. It's still
That's
pro
right.
wrestling.
But it's Appalachian Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah, I was confused.
We don't
there
want
for a
Kyle
minute.
Mack to get mad
Yeah.
and want to
No, he want
come
to.
down and be like,
They
what
wanna
the
beat
hell
my-
y'all talking about?
They want to beat my ass. Stan Sierra is one of the biggest champions in
Sexy
Kentucky.
Stan
So check him
Several
out.
titles he's holding right now.
Yeah, you're going to have some big names down there. Marty Clay's going to be down there. Zodiac's going to be down there. Mega Destroyer. All those guys going to be down there this weekend. Chris Crow will probably be there. So check it out.
That's right. Check it
And
out.
if you're not having fun,
You ain't getting none.
damn Skippy.
Yeet, yeet.
Yeet.
Nice Guy
Any
Indie
podcast.
Skullface Wrestlers Radio.
Those were expensive shoes. You know,
If he keeps popping off at the mouth, I'm going to be his dad.
That ain't what your mama said.
This is a Zodiac. I'm telling you now, meditate, elevate, and dominate. Do it with the Nice Guy Indie podcast.
Watch the Nice Guy Indie podcast.
Anyway, you guys go on your little rinky-dink bullshit podcast. Anyways.